Alright. How do the audio levels sound, man? Are we good? Are we good? I really hope that we good. Because we doing it. Okay. Stream stability looking pretty decent. And how's everybody doing, man? Oh my god. We got a lot to get done today, boys. It's gonna be a big one. Oi, 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 oi. Okay. Alright. So many resources. So much to spend. Tag Arena. Oh, God. What's up, Mr. Afro, dude? How's it going, man? You are first indeed. Welcome, man. Okay. Faction War stages without losing a champion. God, I hate this crap. Okay. A lot of daily garbage to do. I probably won't do a whole lot of this on stream, to be fair. Because a lot of it's just like daily grindy nonsense, you know. Who the hell wants to see that, man? Hey, man, Ewan, how's it going, dude? How's it going, man? How's it going? Let's see how the clan's doing in the CVC, actually, before we get started. Tournament ends in a day and a half. We currently have a 120k lead. Not a lot in it. Our opponent's still gaining points currently right now. But I am yet to blast. I'm yet to blast anything, dude. Okay. Black Sun is, of course, going absolutely mental, as he always does. Good man, good man. I'm like way down towards the bottom of the pack. We've got a couple guys who've been offline for a couple of days, and I was like, do I kick them? Do I wait? They might show up in the middle of the CVC. There's no point in kicking them now, so... yeah, okay, well... yeah, as you can see, I haven't really done anything yet in the CVC, man, so we're ready to go, dudes. We're ready to go. Oh, goddamn, man, Afro. I'm now level 40 using your link. Hey. Congratulations, dude, man. Good luck with the new account, man. You'll be getting all kinds of sweet, juicy rewards as well. It's gonna be great, dude. It's gonna be great. In fact, you've still got 2 more new epic champions to go, I think, if you used our promo link, dude. So, good stuff. Really nice, man. Hey, I'm on a new account. I saved a few bucks for CVC, but only got like 20k points. It seems impossible to get like over 50k. Yeah, man. It's tough, you know. If you're a new player, you've only really got a few rare skill tomes to spend, maybe the occasional epic tome or something. And you don't really have many forge materials either. And so you're kind of very, very limited as a new player in what you can do in CVC. It's not until you're like 6 or 7 months in and you're, what would you say? Like able to farm multiple stages of faction wars at higher levels. Yeah, got some cat hair in my mouth. It's not until you can farm like higher levels of faction wars and stuff that you can get your hands on a lot of really high quality crafting materials, right? And then you can really blast the forge, and you can more reliably farm things like epic and legendary skill tomes from higher levels of clan boss. And so then you can really hold your resources to get into CVC, you know, and to really help your clan win and to really pump the personal rewards CVC, because that's the first thing, right? It's like regular CVCs, man, if it's just clan rewards, what our clan usually does, what my clan usually does, is we just say, you know what, let's just lose. We're just going to lose. Let's get our hands on some free rewards, but we're not going to try and win the CVC, right? We'll get on our hands on like the milestone rewards and then just stop. And everybody stops what they're doing and nobody blasts any more forging or crafting or whatever. And we just let it go and let the other team run away with it. And that's fine. And that seems to keep your clan kind of like rating down a little bit. So that when the personal rewards CVC comes along, you should have more of an even matchup or an easier time winning the personal rewards CVC, which is where the big rewards are at, man. In fact, we pumped so many points in the last CVC personal rewards that for personal rewards, I'm in tier 6 rewards, dude. So holy crap. I didn't actually even consider that, to be fair. I think it's only like 20% of players or something get put in the top tier, so we went pretty hard in the last CVC, to be fair, man. So we also had a little bit of a cheeky spend as well, which, you know, full disclosure, man. We do spend some of the YouTube revenue from this channel on events every now and then in the game, you know, to make them all the more epic. But there you go. Okay, man. Personal rewards, objectives. We're going to be covering all of this stuff, though. Everything that you can save up to get started for a CVC. things that you want to focus on farming, things that you can farm at just the right time to kind of double dip between CVC and other events that are going on at the same time, and just really maximizing the amount of rewards you can get. Yeah. From the CVC action, man, when it does eventually roll around. What's up, man? Andre, dude. How's it going, man? Mightiest helmets. Good morning. Let the grind begin. Good morning indeed. Oh my god. It's like evening time where I am right now, but yeah, I woke up like a couple of hours ago. Oh my god. I mean, it was like a 12-hour shift for me yesterday. Then I went to the gym. And then, you know, when you had like a really, really hard day of work, but you feel like you got to do a little bit of something for yourself during the day, so you kind of just put off going to sleep because like, oh man, I want to play like an hour of video games at least, man. Just let me have that, you know? So you do that, but then it turns into like a couple of hours, and then before you know it, it's like, Christ, I really got to go to bed. Yeah, I work super, super late most nights anyway, so it's not really new for me to be up all night, but... Okay, man. I managed to save 3 Lego books and 9 epic books, 4 rare books as a level 51, so not bad. That's not bad at all, dude. That's pretty good, man. That's pretty good. That is pretty saucy. Not bad, dude. Yeah, I don't know. It's a little bit of a trade-off when you're like a new-ish player like that. You might want to just use your skill books like a little bit during CVC to get some rewards. Depending on how hard your clan wants to push. But you might also just want to use some of your skill books during champion training tournaments, right? If you're like account level 30, you've probably only been playing for like a couple weeks or something, or like 3 weeks or something. Are you really going to be pushing to win clan versus clans? Is it really that big of a priority when you're that early into the game? Maybe, maybe not, you know? And so skill books during champion training tournaments can be a very easy way to just get some free points as well. But definitely as your account gets a bit older and you get into a clan that's like trying to push into Hydra and stuff, you're trying to win as a clan, right? You're trying to win as a clan, so... Yeah, that's good as free to play, man. That's good as free to play. Damn, I'm saving my legendary skill tomes. I got 14 right now, Afro. Damn, dude. It's pretty good, man. Yeah, I save up all of my legendary skill tomes, dude. I save all. Every book that I get... I don't spend a single buck until a personal rewards comes along that we want to blast. That's it, you know. And if you're able to farm the hell out of all of the difficulties of Clan Boss without a problem and just one key all of them, it gets so much easier. It gets so much easier, you know. Which I know it's a bit of a luxury because I happen to do the Wixwell fusion, which made it so that I could just make an Infinity Wixwell Clan Boss team, you know. He's still just in like the bare minimum gear required to pull off the build and stuff right now. In Clan Boss. And so because of this super budget Wixwell team, I'm able to 1-key everything, so I got kind of lucky on that front, man. I know that some people still struggle with Clan Boss, even like 6, 7, 8 months in. It can be tough, man. Hey, man, Wally World. How's it going, man? What's going on over here? We're just fit to blast some CVC, man. That's really it. In fact, what we're actually going to be doing during this stream, for anybody who didn't catch the stream from last week, a couple times a week, from here on out, we're just going to shoot a couple of videos live during live streams. It's just a cool little way that I can kind of touch base with y'all. You know, actually talk with you guys live instead of just in the comments. See how everybody's doing, you know. And yeah, might as well just shoot some videos live while we're at it as well, right? Which can be a little bit awkward sometimes, because I just, like, while I'm recording, I actually can't read the chat for like 10 minutes at a time. And then I've got to kind of come back in, take a quick break, get a sip of water, you know, and then get back to recording. But yeah, man, roughly half of the stream, I'll be recording videos. The other half will just be doing grindy stuff, checking in on how the free-to-play account is doing, and all of that good stuff, man. So that's kind of the plan for the stream overall. Okay. So first of all, CVC resources, what can you save? That's going to be like video number 1, I guess, topic number 1 that we're going to be covering. And then speaking of Wixwell and just getting a stupid amount of resources saved up, I think we're going to go ahead and shoot a video talking about fusion champions that were just mega underrated by content creators during the year of 2024, you know? Fusion champions that people said, you can just skip it, it's fine, you know, don't worry about it. Because maybe not a lot of people remember, man, but I remember, like, everybody was saying Wixwell was meh. Just skip the guy, man. Just skip him, you know? Yeah, everybody was saying that. And now he's, like, one of the most influential champs in the game. is single-handedly responsible for solving Demon Lord Clan Boss for like so many people. For like everybody who did the fusion that wasn't able to one-key Clan Boss can now do it because it works well, you know? So like he's definitely the biggest offender of the bunch. But I think it's going to be a fun little video topic to go over, man. Like underrated fusions that people slept on, you know? So that'd be kind of cool, man. Just got back into raid like 3 weeks ago. Appreciate the videos, my dude. Hey, no sweat, man, Daniel. I appreciate the happy words, dude. I appreciate the happy words. Oh my god, we're up to almost 50 viewers already. We should probably go ahead and get started, man. I'm here treating it like everyone's still getting in the dome and everybody's here. When is the 2x begin? It's hard not to sub it, Afro. Yeah, dude. You're right, man. You're right. You're right. Man, I'm desperate for the 2x Ancient Shard event to show up. I don't care when it happens. I just need it to happen so that I can pull my 40 Ancient Shards, my free-to-play. I've been saving them since day one, and I'm so ready, man, to get my hands on some sweet new champion upgrades, you know? Because I'm actually running out of champs that I want to even take up to level 50 at this point on the free-to-play account, you know? So, yeah, we could really use a shard pulling event, man. That'd be grand. That'd be grand. Okay, man. All right. Let me go ahead and clear the old pipes. Get this sorted. For anybody who doesn't know as well and wasn't here for last stream, I've got a copious amount of notes open on my other monitor just so that I don't forget anything. I probably still will forget stuff as we go anyway, just because, yeah, there's so much information when it comes to covering CVC that we've got to touch on. I'm probably going to miss things here and there, so you know what? Feel free to chime in after like 15-20 minutes or so if I haven't touched on something, you know? When it comes to CVC, especially with personal rewards, books, copy champions that you can use as books, yeah, saving energy and gems are a good start. Yeah, man. I mean, honestly, just kind of saving everything. It's more about the timing of things that's really important too. Forged materials are also a massive one. Massive one, especially if you're able to farm like the legendary quality perception gear stuff. Like, this is totally worth spending charms on, you know? I've actually got some decisions to make, because I want to craft some perception gear, and I want to craft the last of my righteous gear that I got from the Forge Pass, but they kind of both want speed substats. I mean, I guess I could use resistance charms on the righteous gear, and then speed and accuracy on the perception. Maybe that's the way that we do it. Kind of get the best of both worlds, but yeah, this is some gear that I really want my hands on, man. I need to build some good resistance champions to help me out in Hydra, dude. It's starting to become a little bit of a problem now. I'm getting to that point where I'm trying to push into Brutal Hydra, and I just don't have reliable Mischief tanks to help me get there, you know, and to keep all those buffs active on my team. So it's kind of rough for me, man. It's kind of rough for me. Man. If you can get into Silver 3v3 and higher Tag Arena gives good points, yeah, man. Yeah, Silver and Tag Arena. Oh my god, dude. I tell you what, I'm going to be covering a video very soon as well, probably later on this week. I've still got to get all my numbers correct for that as well, but I'm going to be talking about every single way that you can farm shards, technically for free in the game, you know, content that you can blast in the game, and how many shards you can be expecting to farm as like, I mean, how would you put it? That are not too much of a headache to get done, you know, so that you're not missing any of the free shards in the game. Tag Arena is one of those kind of grey areas where it's like, do I even include the Void Shard? Because how many people are actually Silver in Tag Arena, you know? It's funny as well, by the way. Not a lot of people know this, but, where is it? The clan rewards, okay. So you got these, like, clan rewards right here, and there's all these different tiers, right? We're in tier 1 right now, okay, with my clan. Did you guys know that 90% of clans in Raid Shadow Legends are in tier 1? And only 2% of clans are in the tier 6 clan rewards? 2%. Because no matter how many points you gain, there can only ever be 2% of the total amount of clans in the game that are allowed in to tier 6. If that makes sense, like 2% is sort of like the cutoff. Before Plarium don't let any more people into tier 6, so it's like a super prestigious thing. So I was like planning out a video talking about all of the free shards that you can farm in the game, and I was like, okay, what about clan versus clan? And then I was like, look at, okay, so what if you're like tier 6 CVC? Okay, you can get like a Void Shard, 2 more Void Shards over here, so that's like 3 Void Shards, and an Ancient if you're in tier 6. So like that's all kinds of shards. Then I was like, wait a minute, but only 2% of players get to even engage in tier 6, and these point requirements are just mental. Like 5.4 million Like, what are we talking about here, dude? Like, this is just pure whale territory, man. And I spend on the game on my main account, you know? But dude, I'm never going to be able to touch this amount of points. This is never going to happen, you know? This is crazy as hell. 5.4 million? I don't think I've even earned 500,000 before in a CVC, just to put it that way. Like, this is nuts, dude. This is nuts. And I spent so many legendary tomes and stuff a couple months back for personal rewards CVC, and I didn't come close, you know? Spent a lot, man. All my Titan books as well. Not Titan, my mythical books and stuff as well. Like, oh my god, bro. It's nuts, man. Yeah. All the personal rewards are for sure not worth it towards the end. Yeah, I mean, those are the like the clan rewards, you know? Yeah, these are the clan rewards. The personal rewards are actually pretty good. Like, for tier 6, we actually made it into tier 6. Tier 6 personal rewards, way more doable. Way more doable, man. Like, if you're farming all the stages of clan boss and stuff, and you're saving all your resources, all of your crafting materials, all of that stuff, maybe your account is like, I don't know, like 8 or 9 months in, like mine is, you know, and I'm able to do those things. And the only time I ever use my tomes, or craft gear, is during CVC. Like, this is potentially doable, at least, you know? Like, I can actually feasibly do this. But, like, the clan rewards are just, oh my god. Yeah, the clan rewards are absolutely out of control in how expensive they are, you know? So, yeah, I don't know, man. Crazy as hell, dude. Crazy as hell. Damn, man. Statues, your clan's in tier 3 or 4? That's really good, by the way. That's really, really good. Because it's the same, right? Tier 1, clan rewards, that's 90% of clans. Then it's 2% for tier 2, 2% for tier 3, 2% here, 2% here, and 2% here, you know? So only 10% of clans are outside of tier 1, like tier 2 or above. So, like, you're in a pretty damn good clan, man, if you're hitting the tier 3 and tier 4 rewards. Just to put it that way. Like, which is kind of, like, you're doing good, man. You're doing good, you know? Minotaur CVC is the best CVC, Byron. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Okay. Alright, man. Let me tell you something, boys. It is time. It is time. Let's do this, man. Okay. Let me prepare to shoot a video for y'alls. Again, if you just joined the stream, we're going to be doing this a couple times a week, I think. Where I'm just going to be shooting videos live, taking a break here and there, chatting with y'all. Yeah, it's going to be juicy as hell. It's going to be sweet as hell. The first topic we're going to be covering is everything that you can possibly save up to get your hands on the best possible CVC rewards, man. So that's it, man. So hell, let's just break into it. Hey, what is up, guys? This is Cobb. And you know what, man? Preparing for a CVC, especially for a new player, is extremely daunting. There are so many things that you can do to get your hands on points and rewards that it's just, dude, it boggles the mind as to how you're going to be maximizing your points in CVC. So in this happy little video that we're actually shooting live right now on the tube, we're going to be covering all of the resources that you can save up on your account, all of the resources that you should only ever be spending on your account when a CVC eventually rolls around, right? You want to be hoarding these supplies as much as you possibly can. And yeah, we're going to be covering a bunch of other sort of tips and habits and ways that you can double dip your rewards during a CVC as well. And all of the good stuff that you need to know to really maximize your rewards. Now, before, of course, we hop into that, if you're looking to set up a new raid account, make sure to do so by clicking on the beginner promo link down below, the top of the video description, to jumpstart your new account with 4 free epic champions. Just an incredible beginner promo link. And yeah, it's going to help your account in terms of progression ridiculously, dudes. So make sure to get that used. Just make sure that you signed out of Clarion Player on PC before clicking on the download link. Else, yeah, it's just not going to work. You're not going to get all the free stuff, man. So that is that. Oh yeah, we've also got a promo code as well. It should be above my head right now. Good old promo code GameLeap. It's active once again. Make sure you use that too, because why the hell would you not, man? Okay, so the very first thing that you want to do when a CVC goes live is you want to check on, well, actually, the first thing you want to do is check whether or not it's a personal rewards CVC, right? You're going to be alternating between clan rewards only and clan rewards plus personal rewards. Generally, you're much better off saving all of your resources to blast and spend all of your skill bucks and stuff like that during a personal rewards CVC where you can get your hands on a crap load extra rewards if your clan wins, okay? So it's personal rewards. You gain all of these supplies, but you can only click on all of these supplies if your clan actually wins the CVC. So typically speaking, clans are going to be holding onto those supplies. But resource number one that you're going to be figuring out how to spend is simply your energy. And you can figure that out pretty easily by going into the objectives of the clan versus clan tournament and just sort of scanning through what objectives are going to give you bonus points. You can only earn a certain amount of bonus points from each objective. Minotaur objectives are just the happiest time. The only time, really, where it's really worth blasting Minotaur in raid. So definitely make sure that you take advantage of Minotaur objective bonus points during CVCs and farm up your mastery scrolls and stuff like that, because there is no time ever, actually, in the game where it's actually good to farm Minotaur, so you can do that. Campaign objectives means that it's great to farm the campaign, especially for new players. This is a great objective to have on hand as well, because you're going to be just farming up a crap load of food champions anywhere, and so having campaign objectives is another good one. And just scan on through these, man, and see what is worth really farming. We've got arena objectives down here as well. Now, you can also see from this list, just to kind of hint of what sort of resources you want to be holding on to as well. Things like gear objectives down here just means upgrading gear, I believe. Even spending glyphs and stuff like that. So if you're looking to upgrade any items in the game, you can just wait to do it for the, wait for the CVC to begin. And ideally, there's also an artifact enhancement event active at the same time as well. That could be great. We've also got forge objectives down here as well. But I don't want to get ahead of ourselves too much. This is just a great starting point to check out if you're a new player, just to see what kind of things you can do in the game to actually start farming points. But just pay special attention to the highlighted objectives right here. Next thing that you want to be covering, or rather saving up on your account, is going to be your Great Hall medals, right? Any medals that you earn from Arena, you want to be saving up to spend during a CVC. Now, obviously, I don't actually have that many to spend because I suck and I tend to play the bare minimum amount of Arena. It's really the Achilles heel of my account. I just don't enjoy Arena that much. What can I say? You know what I mean? But anyway, I've got some stuff ready to spend here. So you know what? We might as well just kind of throw some of our medals in. And this is just going to be some, actually free 2,000 tournament points for upgrading to a rank 7 just there. So it's not nothing. You might as well get it done during the CVC. And again, there is no reason to ever be spending your medals in the Great Hall until a CVC begins, right? So yeah, definitely save your medals. Another resource that you can be saving up very comfortably, it just takes the smallest bit of patience, is of course all of your forge materials. And we're going to be spending the crap out of basically all of these just momentarily. I've got a crap load of legendary, like 5 and 6 star quality perception gear to be crafting. And anytime you're going to be doing a big old craft in the game, in your forge building, once again, just make sure that the CVC is active. Another thing that you can do in the forge as well, that I think is totally worth touching on, is just crafting a bunch of like suboptimal gear. So for my perception gear right now, I've got a lot of epic components, as you can see, almost 3,000. I only have 1,200 blue materials, and I only have 900 legendary materials. You want to kind of try and engineer things so that you always have roughly double the epic materials as you do to the legendary materials, because it takes 5 legendary materials for a craft and 10 epic materials for a craft. So if you can have double the epics as opposed to your legendaries, that's a pretty good idea. And a way that you can engineer that into happening is just by crafting a bunch of 4 or 5 star gear, or even if you've got like a crap load of blues, craft all of these as well during CVC, and you can just sell off all of these. Okay, you might get the occasional piece that's actually usable, but you can just sell off all of these and make a crap load of silver and get a crap load of points as well during the CVC. Just make sure that you save enough epic materials to craft all of the legendary 5 and 6 star pieces that you want to craft as well. Man, do we actually get to crafting these right now? Is now the next question. Ooh, do we just take like a quick pause to go ahead and craft these? I'm too excited, man. I'm too excited. Let me get a quick sip of water, man. You make me feel great about being in a clan, a tier 4 clan at 2 months in. Yeah, that's crazy, Franco, dude. That's crazy, man. Didn't know you streamed. What's up, Manhunter, dude? Currently doing the referral grind and enjoying your content. Hey, thanks, man. Thank you, dude. Damn. Oh yeah, the 5.4 million is for the whole clan in tier 6. Yeah, that's true. Still need a lot of heavy hitters in the clan to get that done, though. Okay. I tell you what, man. I think that we will actually just go ahead and craft some of this right now. I think. The question is, do we craft the Damn, man. Do we craft the perception gear with charms? You know, I'm gonna craft the righteous gear first. I'm so low though, dude. I'm so low on speed and accuracy charms that I might just use resistance for this. I think resistance is fine. I think it's fine. I have them in abundance, is the thing as well. I only have 37 speed charms, dude. Like, that's really not great. Yeah, I'm just gonna craft them like this, man. I'm just gonna craft them like this. Okay. Let's just do it. Let's just do it, man. See what pieces we get. Ooh, mythical gauntlets. Please don't have a garbage primary stat. Bloody attack. Okay, well, I'll actually have to be selling most of these off, but there we go, man. Speed and resistance roll on the boots is absolutely excellent, actually. Really, really good. Those are complete trash. Just sell those right away. Sell these. We're going to have a lot of garbage coming in here as well, so I'm definitely not going to be going through all of these live on stream, but we'll just go ahead and craft these up, I suppose, man. Okay, let's do this. Never enough speed charms? Yeah, man. You know how it is. Speed charms are just... they're just gold dust, you know? They're just gold dust, man. I guess I'm just gonna have to craft these individually. Okay, it's not that bad. Just a little bit of flashbang action for you guys here. Oh god, the animation is painful when it goes by that quickly. Okay. Defense main gauntlets. Really, really bad substats though. I mean, a little bit of resistance, but that's it. Helmet. Speed, no resist. Speed, defense percent can be fine. Maybe we can make that one work, man. Okay, that's basically all of the charms gone for here, though. I guess we're switching over to perception now. I think perception is going to be fine. Just to pump these as well. Might not craft all of these, but I don't think I'll be spending mythical charms into perception just because it's much, much more farmable. It's more of like a filler set anyway, you know. Do I give these the old speed charms? Tell you what, man, we put 20 speed and like 10 accuracy or something. And to see what that gives us. I think I also need to throw helmet charms into this. Just for a mission that I'm currently on, so... I guess we'll go ahead and do that too. Go. We'll check out the legendaries. Okay, sweet. Speed, attack, fine. Potentially decent. Very, very potentially. Okay. Yeah. Speed, crit rate, yeah. Or rather, I guess it's crit damage charms, right? Oh no, maybe you mean crit rate as well, but... yeah, there's always certain charms that are just super, super lacking, right? Did we hit the helmet amount here? Guess we didn't. Just gotta leave that helmet charm in there. I've got to craft 10 helmets using the helmet charm, so... hopefully we'll just get that one done now. There it is. Forge mission complete. Lovely. We'll go ahead and turn that in just a little bit. Okay, man. That's all the crafting I'll do for now. Oh, dude, I'm so low on charms, dude. This sucks. Okay, I'll craft a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Okay. I'll be doing a lot more crafting, by the way, once all of this is over, but... like, once the stream's over and stuff like that, but... it's mostly just going to be crafting, like, crappy quality stuff that I can then sell off and just pump as many points as possible. Maybe we'll do a little bit of that on stream even, but... okay. Go ahead and grab that. Lovely. Tight. Tend to use crit rate charms and use crit damage gloves. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. That's a good little combo right there, man. That's definitely a good little combo. Okay. Goddamn. Alright. Let's resume, shall we? With the tips, man. Let's resume with the recording of the video. Okay. So, the next thing that you can actually do that we already alluded to a little bit is save upgrading your gear for when the CVC begins. Now, this isn't always advisable. It's not always that big of a deal. It's not going to be the biggest source of points in the world. But if you head on into your events and you see that there's an artifact enhancement event active at the same time as the CVC goes on, well, now you're double dipping, right? And you might as well, I don't know, max out that artifact enhancement event if you got the silver ready to burn. Because, yeah, you're double dipping into artifact enhancement rewards and CVC points at the same time. Now is a golden time right now to be upgrading your artifacts, and so you might as well just max out the artifact enhancement event yeah, sort of a no-brainer. Just look for any kind of event overlap that you can be exploiting while the CVC is active in that way. Another event, actually, that's active right now that I'm going to be doing this with is the Sand Devil 10 attack. This was an event that I wasn't going to touch at all. And then I realized that the CVC was coming along, and I was like, oh, wait a minute. Look at all these noobs, dude. All these guys who blasted like 3.2k points into this Sand Devil tournament to get their hands on the big red rock up here, you know? They've all just kind of blown their load a little bit early, for lack of a better term. To be honest, that's the perfect phrase to describe it. If they just waited 24 hours and then blasted all of their energy potions and stuff into the Sand Devil 10 attack, and into Sand Devil's Necropolis, they would have been double dipping between farming some free CVC points and getting the rewards from here as well. So, yeah. Just make sure that you are paying attention to events still, all of the other events that are going on at the same time as CVC. Now, another thing that you can do as well is actually pull fusions. And so, while you've got to be very, very careful if it's a monthly fusion champion, because they tend to come with an expiration date and they're not going to last forever, and you're not always going to be able to hold on to a monthly fusion champ to time it with fusing that champion during a CVC. There are a lot of permanent fusion champions that you can fuse during a CVC. Also, if you've got some fragment summons lying around as well, and you've got them ready to fuse but not quite ready to build on your account yet, you might as well just hold on to them and save them and just wait to push that summon button for, 2-3 weeks or whatever, however long you want to wait until the next personal reward CVC comes along, and it's just free points for getting your hands on these champs. For me, today is actually the day that I'm going to be going ahead and fusing the hell out of... Oh, for God's sake, she's a faction guardian? Well, not anymore, she's not. You can take her place, okay? She's about to be sacrificed on the altar of Rajan, because I'm finally getting this fusion done. And yeah, there are various fusions in the game, such as the Broadmoor fusion, that you can prepare ahead of time as well, that never expire. Rajan can only be fused one time. Other fusions you can repeat as many times as you want. And again, it's just free points. Feel free to pull them during the CVC if you want a quick burst of points this way. I actually have one champ here that I've still yet to ascend, however, which I guess could be the next thing that we cover, man. So another resource that you can hold on to and save up leading up to CVCs is simply ascending champions. This is one of those things where you can ascend champions during a champion training tournament for like, I don't know, 15 points or something. Like it's not that small, but it barely gives you anything. Okay, like during CVC, during champion training tournaments, ascending champs does give you points. It's not that much. It's not that much during CVC either, but it's 380 points, man, for like just because I saved ascending this champ for the CVC to begin. So it's a little bit more value, I think, to ascend your champs during CVC than it is during champion training. And so if you're planning on doing any kind of fusions like this, then you might as well wait to ascend your champions. Just wait for the CVC to begin, right? Because that's just some free points there as well. Okay, let's go ahead and just fuse my Rajan, because we might as well. What an account milestone this is, man, and we're doing it live. Feels lovely. There he is. 30,000 tournament points right there, because it's a legendary fusion. And yeah, now obviously he's gone and we can't do that again, so that is what it is, but there you do go, man. Okay, next up, and by far the biggest resource that you want to be saving in the run-up to fusions is, of course, going to be your skill books. So if we just go into the tavern real quick. Yeah, I don't spend a single skill book ever at any point until a personal reward CVC comes along. That means the clan actually want to win and we decide that we want to push. And so it takes a little bit of patience. But yeah, it's time to upgrade some champs, man. It's exciting as hell. I always look forward to this so much. Let's do this, man. So let's start off with Odin. This is a champ that I'm definitely going to, I think, just basically max out. I think I'm pretty happy just to like tunnel all of the required skill books into him. But then again, I wouldn't be too sad if the A1 wasn't fully booked up. And so let's see if we can be economic with the skill books. I'm just going to spend these in small batches. And dude, did we just max out the A2 and the A3 instantly? Oh my god, we actually did it. We actually did it, man. Oh my god. Okay, so I might eventually book out the A1, but you know what? I've got 35 skill tomes still to spend. I'm just gonna book up all of the other champs that I want to spend skill books on first, and then we potentially come back to him. Similar deal as well with Gregor. I'm fine if none of the skill books go into the A1. And by the way, I'm putting together an almost all barbarian team to try and take on Brutal Hydra for the first time. On this account, Hydra's still somewhere where we're really progressing right now, and so I have high hopes, man. I've been able to pull like 15, 20 million damage against Brutal Hydra with this team without Gregor bucked up, and so I'm thinking this is going to be able to make a big, big difference for us. Okay, so we have 2 potential skill books to go here, 3 that can go here, so we put in 5. Oh, god damn it, they like all went into the A1. God damn it. God damn it, man. Okay, well, it looks like we're going to fully be booking out the Gregor, so there he goes. And look at how many tournament points we're getting, man. This is why you want to save your legendary tomes for these personal rewards CVC. It's such a massive, massive point dump. And don't even get me started on the mythical tomes, which we'll also be spending as well. In fact, do we just get to those right now? Take Lazarius and make him who he was born to be? I think so. Let's start off with 4 here, see if we can just dodge the A1. No such luck, I don't think. Even still, just a ridiculous copious amount of points here. Yeah, let's get the cooldown reduction on this A3, and that'll be my Lazarius. Actually just completely pimped out, which feels like a crazy, crazy good milestone as well. Oh my god. Okay. Lovely. Who else, man? Where's Freya? Freya, where are you? There she is. She's still level 50, 6 stars, but I'm farming up her masteries right now. Does she actually require books in the A1 as well? Feels like she kinda does. Like, that extra 15% chance to provoke feels like a pretty big deal. Yeah, it feels like a pretty big deal, man. I think we just fully booked the Freya. Let's do it, man. 27,000 points right there. Looking very, very saucy indeed. Now, we do also have some... In fact, let's hold on to the other legendary books for now. There are other legendaries that I could look at as well, and maybe I'll get to those just a little bit later. There are a bunch of epic champs that I'm just sitting on a crap load of epic tomes, and I've never fully booked these guys out, and so I think I'm just going to full book the Magna as well. We'll at least throw like enough tomes into him to try and not max out his A1, but max out the A2 and the A3. Okay, pretty lucky. 2 more tomes? If they both go into the A3, that's really good. Doesn't look like it. Come on, man. Don't make me max out that A1, man. Oh, god damn it, game. If you start putting them in one at a time, they all go into the A1, I swear. Okay, there we go. That'll do, man. That'll do. That's close enough. But even epic tomes, man. 1,000 points per tome. Dude. Like, that stacks up pretty damn quickly. I'm also going to have to find some champ that I can use rare skill tomes on. And just get them spent, because they're just kind of piling up. And I don't really have anything to even dump them on. A champ that I am going to be actually building out somewhat soon-ish is... Where the hell is he? There he is, man. Good old Vorgoth. Yeah, Vorgoth is a champ I'm actually be building out quite soon. So I'm pretty pleased to just go ahead and try and... Oh my god, we almost maxed out the A2 right away. Oh my god, dude. Okay. Whoops. It's gonna do this again, man. It's gonna do this again. But yeah, my Undead Hordes faction wars really, really need some help. I'm gonna just put 2 in, and that's gonna make it hit the A2. They both went into the A1 anyway, dude. Well, I guess we have a fully booked... I mean, might as well just fully book him now. There he is. Lovely. Clan quest complete. Who else do I have? Where's Iniri? Where's Godseeker Iniri, man? Because this is definitely another champ that I want to be building out very, very soon, too. Do I just max out her everything? I mean, if there's one epic champ in the game, that's worth just fully booking anyway. I guess it's just going to be the Iniri, man. So we just pump everything into her, too. Very, very lovely. Epic tomes, I think we'll leave those alone for now. There are some others that I'd like to fully book up that I haven't got to just yet. Namely, Siege Hulk is a champ I want to take up eventually. There he is. He's actually got a 4-star soul as well, man. We'll just do it right now. I mean, I am going to max him out. I'm going to max him up one day, so... It's already happening. It's already decided. I'm pretty happy just to go ahead and do that. And, okay, man. Well, there you have it. That's just a crazy, crazy amount of points, just from really stockpiling the hell out of as many skill books as we possibly can. Of course, if you're on... I'll be switching over to my free-to-play account, actually, some point before the end of the stream, and we'll be spending our rare skill tomes. But even those, at, like, lower count level and stuff, in lower level clans, even those are going to be very, very impactful, really. So, yeah, there it is. Okay. What else have we got, man? What else have we got? Oh, yeah. So this is another big one, and one of the last ones, but nonetheless one of the more important things that we're going to be covering in this roundup of resources that you want to be saving. Do not be baited by, what would you call it, autopilot, right? Because you know when you've been playing the game for a long time and you're blasting through your dailies at the start of every new reset, you know, all of your crypt keys, your tag arena keys, Doom Tower keys, all of that. You're just getting all of your dailies done, right? Spending all of your stuff every day. Man, I've made this mistake multiple times, I ain't even gonna lie, and that is, don't be tempted or don't mistakenly spend your tag arena tokens and your faction crypt keys before the CVC starts. That's it, Ben. That's it. Because the thing is, these keys will reset, and then 12 hours later, the CVC will begin. And you're just literally squandering points, and you're just squandering free points for your clan and free CVC points if you spend these tag arena tokens and these crypt keys before the CVC starts. So, yeah. Just ease off on the autopilot a little bit, and make sure that you are actually spending these keys when the CVC begins, and not before. Because, yeah, they reset at midnight, roughly, if you're playing in EU. And as someone who's awake all night, it's so easy for me to just accidentally spend these keys before the CVC even begins. So, yeah, just definitely be aware of that. And alright, man, I think that's actually pretty much everything that we're going to be covering here. I've got a hell of a lot of grinding still to do. Of course, I'm going to be maxing the hell out of this Sand Devil 10 attack tournament. You know, dumping as many gems as I need into energy refills and stuff to get this done a little bit later on tonight. So we'll be doing that, obviously, in this video or in this stream. And then Minotaur farming, because that is our bonus objective for this CVC, which is just great. Minotaur objectives, oh my god. Finally, man, a real reason to farm Minotaur. Anyways, man, that is going to be all for this one. Hey, thanks for watching, guys. Hope yours did enjoy. If you did, make sure to hit like on the video. And most importantly, if you're looking to start off a new account, man, a new free-to-play adventure or an alt account, do so by clicking on the beginner promo link down below right now, man, to kickstart your new account with 4 free epic champions, including Ugo as a starting champ. Just some S-tier epics in this promo link to help you progress. It's going to be awesome. Hey, thanks for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'm going to catch all of you guys just a tad bit later, man. Bam! Done, 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 done. First video down, boys. First video down. There it is, man. Hope that nobody thought I was ending the stream just now. If anybody's new here, we're recording some videos live, you know? Man. Did you book Seeker? I saw one at level 40. Don't know if you maxed out yet. No, I actually haven't, man. I don't actually have one maxed out, no. My Seeker is being a little bit neglected. That's true, man. My Seeker's being a little bit neglected, man. So, there is that. Honestly, is Seeker worth taking up to like 50 and just leave him at 50 at my point in the game? Because like I don't think I'll be using him in Tag Arena or anything anytime soon, but Faction Wars, he's probably still worth a level 50, right? Probably. I'm more excited to level up Vorgoth. Right now, my Undead Hordes are just like all damage dealers. They're just all damage dealers, that's it, you know? I've got like a couple of nukers, and if they don't one-shot the wave immediately in Faction Wars, they just get stuck. So yeah, my Undead Hordes Faction Wars, oh, it's actually right here. It's not super well progressed, as you can see, you know? I can kind of brute force my way through all these stages, but just stuck on stage 14 here, so... Yeah, I just need some healing and some control for my Undead Hordes crypt, so I think Vorgoth is going to be a big, big help, indeed, for my Undead Hordes, man, so, yeah. Cuties with this live kick. Yeah, it is indeed. It is indeed. I thought I was late. No, you're good, better bad, dude. You're good. We still got plenty of things to get done, to be honest. In fact, I should probably just get through some of the faction crypts right now. I have to clear some stages without losing a champion. I guess we can just leave the Undead Hordes crypts just ticking over, I guess. Whoops. I mean, look at the faction here, dude. Like, what's going on with this, man? We've got a random level 40 Grinner that I've had for forever, just sitting at level 40. Morrigan, thought she was going to be good, and then I realized she's not that useful of a legendary, really, so she's just stayed at 5 stars. Seeker's 40. They're just like 2 damage dealers, one of which is a Frozen Banshee. So it's like, it's definitely one of my weaker factions, man. Definitely one of my weaker factions, but, you know, it happens, man. It happens. Yeah, Vorgoth is so good. Focus faction wars for Lydia. Yeah, man. That's going to be my next focus, man. Because the thing is, if all goes to plan, and all goes swell, we should be in a place very, very soon where we are able to one key at least the first 3 stages of Hydra, which I'm good. I'm pretty fine with that. I can much more slowly progress up towards Nightmare. I'm fine to leave that alone for a couple months, you know, and then just focus on other areas of the game for a while. My only focus on the account for like 2 months now, 2 or 3 months, has been progressing Hydra champions and just maxing up Hydra champions and trying to get teams together and reliable provokers and, you know, buff blockers and stuff like that, you know, and just trying to take care of that area of the game, which I think has been totally worth it. It's been totally worth it, man. I'm almost going to have my Mithrala soon as well, so that's going to be great. We're actually very, very close to the Almithy. I think a couple weeks, 2-3 weeks maybe, we might actually have the Mithrala ready to fuse, man, which is kind of cool. Kind of cool, man. Alright, man. How's everybody else's clan versus clan going anyways? E is winning. Are you winning, son? How's it going for everybody else? Our CVC is looking quite close. I'll check up on it, actually, once these Faction Wars runs are done. It's only three runs that we're going to get done here for Undead Horde, so... But yeah, man. Oh, you're popping off, Tyson? Nice, man. Dude, everyone who's, like, watching Raid on YouTube tend to be, like, the kind of people who are like, blasters, man. Who are, like, blasting the game. They want, like, quick updates on all of the new news. Updates on new champs that are coming. They're watching all the guides, blah, 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 you know, like, generally speaking, like, the YouTube Raid audience is very dialed in. Like, they're very, like, invested in the game, and they're just, like, kicking the ass of all of the mobile players. Not to say that mobile players are always getting their ass kicked, obviously, but I'm just saying, like, PC players in particular, which I'm assuming at least half, if not more than half, of people watching the stream right now. In fact, what are you guys watching on right now? That would be really interesting to know. Are you guys on mobile or PC right now? That'd be really, really interesting to get some anecdotal stats on, you know. Yeah, I play on PC and I'm on mobile. Usually I've got like the free to play open on my mobile as well. But so both PC, mobile, PC, mobile, PC. Okay, so maybe like 60-40 PC. Cool. I'm in a clan I made, but no CVC. I have my other accounts on it. Yeah. Okay, PC, mobile. Watching on PC, playing on both. Yep. Yeah, okay, alright, man. Well, it's about what I expected then. Maybe like 60 or 70%-ish watching on PC right now. Tablet and Mac. God damn, man. Silent witness, you absolute madman. Trailblazer over there, man. Absolute trailblazer, dude. PC, but you're on one screen and playing on the other screen, Toxic Ninja? Hell yeah, man. Dude, I couldn't survive in this world without 2 PC monitors, man. You know? Like, I usually got like work open on one screen. I'm like editing one of the videos or thumbnailing one of the videos. And then I've got like Raid open on my other screen. And then I've got my free-to-play Raid account on my mobile. So I'm like working like 3 screens at once, you know? Oh, God. Yeah, it gets a little bit rough, a little bit headachy after like a 10-hour session. But, man, I'm determined to make this channel pop off, man. I think it's been great. Sharing the journey so far and stuff, you know. Watching you on the Roku via TV, playing 100% mobile. God damn, man, I'm on the TV right now, Metroid. Man, you're making me nervous. I'm on the television. How about that, man? That's old school. Man. I learned the Plarian play multi-window trick today. Ooh. Get Mithrala in about 2 weeks, Hawk. Yeah, man, me too, dude. Me too, man. I'm super excited for Mithrala, dude. I'm super excited for Mithrala. Can't you, like, solo Scarab King as well? If you can, like, switch her into a Toxic set and build it just right. I'm pretty sure she can solo Scarab up to, like, the hardest difficulties and stuff. Which, oh my god, like, I'm such a big fan of any champion that can just solo a boss, can I just say? Like, oh my god, dude. Yeah. I gotta get some collaborations going. Really, start really farm the subs, cuties. Yeah, maybe, man. That'd be surreal, dude. That'd be surreal. Like, my first, like, 3-4 months playing Raid, all I was doing was watching other content creators and just trying to learn and absorb as much as I could and try and not make too many mistakes on my account as I'm getting started, you know, and sort of, like, do a collaboration with, like, a Nubs or something, or, like, you know what I mean? Or, like, YST or Colred or Ash or something. Like, that'd be so crazy for me, man. Like, I wouldn't even know what the hell to do with myself. I'd be starstruck. I'd be sweating, you know? It'd be nuts. Sorry for the long question about who should be my third 6-star between these? Oh, Errol, Loki, Packmaster Shayak, Umbral Enchantress, Chancellor Yasmin, Tyrell, or Stag Knight. Ooh. Ooh, damn. I'm tempted to say Tyrell or Staggy. Loki is not a very versatile champ. Doesn't help you out into that many areas of the game, which, as a new player, getting like a good versatile champion pool is like one of your chief concerns, you know? I got a Clan Quest? Yeah, I do. Yeah, so like getting like a good versatile account is one of the most important things to get done early as a new account. Stag Knight getting a lot of votes. There you go, man. I really value Tyrell. I love my Tyrell, man. Stag Knight is would obviously be my close second, but they're both very close indeed. Hang on, Stag Knight's not Sacred Order, he's Bannerlords, right? Where's Staggy, man? Still don't actually have a Staggy on my account, man. Oh yeah, to be fair, he does place both the decreased defense and decreased attack in the same skill. Yeah. Yeah, Stag Knight's really good. Stag Knight's really good, huh? He's really good. So Tyrell does bring the decreased attack as well, but it's on his A1. The difference is Tyrell's A3 is a single target hitter that decreases turn meter. And so, because Tyrell also has a double hitter on his A1. Oh, so does Stag Knight. Well, there you go, man. Maybe Stag Knight does just edge it out a little bit. But Tyrell, because he has 10 meter control, can be a little bit more useful into Fire Knight and Spider's Den when you're just getting started. But it's like such a marginal advantage to have over Staggy. Whereas I think having both debuffs on an AoE probably puts Staggy ahead of Tyrell. Yeah, I think people are right. I think people are right, man. Yeah, this is crazy, man. Good old Staggy, dude. Good old Staggy, man. Yo. Stag is solid, still using him. Yeah, man. A lot of people still use Stag. Like, Stag Knight lasts a lot of people up until Hydra, you know? Which is kind of cool, man. Like, getting started in Hydra and then the lower stages with the Stag Knight is definitely not unheard of. I'm just going to go ahead and just throw some quick auto battles into this. Try and just level some champ. My Wixwell's masteries have still never been completed as well, so might as well farm a little bit of Minotaur now. Nobody has any gear in this team, by the way, apart from the Freya. Well, the Freya and the Wixwell, I guess, but neither do very much damage, so... In fact, what am I talking about, man? I'm not going to be... Let's just not multi-battle this. It's going to take forever, man, but... Still use Stag in my Iron Twins team. Hell yeah, man. There you go, man. I lost 6 turns to Loki's passive in Live Arena, Tyson. Yeah, dude. Oh my god. Yeah, the thing is, Loki's like such a gimmick. Such like an annoying champion to face and stuff. And like... He has his place in the game. Don't get me wrong. But I don't know, dude. I just feel like... I feel like for a new player, it's like a little bit of a bait to max out your Loki first, you know? Like, there's so many other champs and so many other champs that can help you out into many areas of the game when you're in, like, the first month of your account or whatever. First month or two. But I feel a little bit bad for the brand new player that takes Loki to level 60, like, as their first champ or something, you know? But yeah. Where's the best place to farm for speed boots when just starting Akuma? Well, it's gonna be brutal campaign, like brutal difficulty campaign on the speed boot stage of campaign. You can do that until you get some like 4 or 5 star speed boots, 5-star speed boots is going to be exceptionally rare. However, they're going to be very, very tough for you to find some decent ones that aren't just like common quality. So 4 stars will do you just fine for like the first month of your account, you know. And then once you've got some champs up to level 60, you can try and farm things like stage 10 or, if you can, stage 16 of Dragon during a Dragon tournament. And that's going to be your best bet for getting your hands on speed gear, really. I'm at the place on my new account right now, on my free-to-play account. God, this is such a slow run. What the hell is this, man? I should just put... I'm almost tempted to just put somebody in here just to... Man. I'm going to leave this running overnight when I go to sleep. But yeah, I'm on the place right now, my free-to-play account, where I'm just waiting for the next big shard pulling event, so that I can max up some other champs that can help me out in dungeons, you know? Ideally some provokers and stuff like that. And then, yeah, I think that Dragon is going to be top of my list to farm the crap out of as much as I can during whatever Dragon tournament comes next, you know? Just because the speed set is so crucial. Like, it's just so important in the super early game, man. Like, it's probably the best set in the game on almost every champion in the game, apart from your campaign farmer. For, like, the first, like, I don't know, 60 days of your account or something? Just because you're not going to be able to do much better. So, yeah. Yeah, man, even the common boots can be good for a wild stat, just so, yeah, that's completely true, man. Some, like, 5-star common speed boots. Speed primary. Oh, my God. Yeah, they're going to be very, very useful. You'll be using them for a while. I use attack to farm Minnow, he's pretty quick. Usually I just put some gear on, like, I don't know why I haven't done this, but usually I just put some gear on the champions that I'm farming Minotaur with. And they just kill it reasonably quickly. I don't know why I haven't done that. I should probably get to that at some point soon. Alright, man. Man, what are we covering next? Oh, yeah. That's the one, man. That's the one. Next video topic, boys, is gonna be, and I can only talk about this from a perspective of a player who's been playing, like, during 2024. How old is my account now, man? Okay, so we're approaching 9 months in, which is pretty cool. It's quite the milestone, you know? So I can only speak to this as somebody who's played during 2024, but, dude, the next topic I want to cover for the next video, and get your thoughts in, is champs that have been underrated by the community or by content creators that are fusion champions, man. Oh, man. Because there's one at least that I got to spotlight the hell out of. And I just feel like... holy crap. I feel so bad for anybody who skipped out on this fusion. Especially as like a newer player saying, oh, I've got like 5 sacred shards. I could maybe do it, but I'm not going to do it, man, because... you know, this content creator said to not do it, you know? I'm at Diz 69 tonight. Oi, 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 oi. Man. I'm about a month behind you, cuties. Nice. Pretty cool. Yeah, so we're about like a similar level of progression then, probably. It's pretty tight. How are we actually doing in the CVC, man? Oh, look at that, dude. We pulled ahead like crazy. What kind of rewards am I looking at? Ooh. Okay, yeah, so I'm probably going to go ahead and spend Legendary Tomes into another Lego champ, but only if I need it towards the end to make up some points. As for personal rewards, we've still got some of the big tiers to creep towards. Yeah, I'm going to do my best to farm the 400,000, man. I'm going to do my best to do that. I think it should be doable. I've still got quite a lot of skill tomes that I can spend and can whip out for some easy points over here as well. As for rare champions that I could just fully book, I've already done so with Reliquary Tender. Torix, oh, I've already done him. Like, I'm just desperately looking for anything that I can fully skill book up here. Like any rare champs I one day want to max out just for the memes. Tree Shield? Yeah, screw it, man, Tree Shield. He's a good one, right? He's always a good one. Tolog, Banshee, Apothecary, like, not really. I don't think I really need him anymore, man. On my free-to-play, my Apothecary is absolutely popping off. Boosting the hell out of my account. More on that in tomorrow's stream. Man. Oh, no, cuties. You beat me to, oh, what the hell's it called again, man? Ultra Nightmare by like 4 months and got way ahead. I've only been on it for about a month. Yeah. Oh my god. Dude, that's what I mean, man. Like, I swear, dude. I wish somebody had told me sooner just how important Clan Boss is, man. Because, like, I feel like everybody's, like, all, like, you watch all, like, these new player guides for Raid and stuff, and they're talking about, oh, man, hey, make sure you focus on your Clan Boss team. That should be, like, the first area of the game that you focus on. What they don't tell you, and I wish they just told you, like, bro, if you're literally able to one-key Ultra Nightmare and Nightmare, you're gonna get, like, 12 free Sacred Shards per month, and, like, 13 Legendary Skill Tomes per month. You know, maybe 10 Voids and about 40 to 50 Ancient Shards per month. Like, if they just put it like that, oh my god, dude. Like, I would have suspended life itself to get this done. I would have just not slept, right? I would have just went ham with trying to build out these Demon Lord teams as quickly as I possibly could. And I feel like new players are just not often... They're not, like, told in very concrete terms why they need to do this. Like, it unlocks the entire game. It allows you to just do fusions and never sweat about it. You know what I mean? Like, it's everything. It's massive, dude. It's huge. But they just make out, just make sure that you focus on it. Like, it's as important as doing, like, your Arbiter missions. It isn't, man. It's like several times more important than doing your Arbiter missions, man. Getting a Clan Boss team up and running. Now, that said, your Arbiter missions are still very important. I'm not going to take away from those, obviously, but I'm just saying. Okay. If somebody had told me that, I would be maxing out Clan Boss champs way, way sooner on my account, man. Obviously, I also got very, very lucky as well, though, with Wixwell. But you know what, man? That's actually going to be the topic of today's video. That's going to be the topic of today's video, man. Which, I guess we're just going to shoot this video right now. So, I guess we're just going to go for it, man. Let me just check that the recorder is up. The recorder is indeed up. So you know what? Hey, what is up, guys? This is Corbin. Let me tell you something, man. Folks don't often talk enough about champs that were, I don't know, not recommended as fusion champions by content creators, right? We're talking about the Wixwells of the world and a couple of others that we're going to be covering in this video that, frankly, the community vastly underestimated before the fusion happened. Or in the case of Wixwell, it was like in the days before the fusion went live, people started to figure it out. And so some people kind of got on board like, oh my god, I really got to do this fusion. But like a lot of the community had already kind of written him off and forgotten all about him, skipped him, and then massively come to regret it. So that's going to be the topic of this video. I can only speak to champions that have been added into the game really over the past like 9 months. So during 2024, which is when I started playing the game. But definitely fill in the comments down below if there's a fusion champion in the past that I don't cover in this video that you feel was just massively slept on, that everybody said, Lamau, easy skip. And then, like, everybody regretted it, man. Because it's just interesting, you know? It's interesting to see that even with all of the tools that content creators have with the test server and stuff like that, that they can still miss things and they can still miss champs that are going to be absolutely account-defining for, well, many players, especially beginner players in the case of Wixwell. All right, man. Damn. Okay, intro done. Let me get a quick sip of water, man, before we go on with this one, but... For real, I was focusing way too much on trying to make a team and thinking I couldn't do it without one, you know. Yeah, it's tough as well. Like, I think Clan Boss is so difficult as well for new players because I don't know how it was for you guys, but when I was starting out in Clan Boss, I was like, okay, so I need to build a Clan Boss team. Do I even have any single one of these champions that could fit into this team? And I'm looking for very specific champions, not realizing that there's like 10 substitutes for unkillable buffs and stuff like that I could also be looking for, and blah blah. And then you hear content creators talk about things like, oh, you need to like speed tune your team, like to like a 4 to 3 speed tune on this champion. I'm like, I don't know what that means. What the hell does that mean, bro? What do you mean? I've got to speed tune a 4 to 3 ratio Sepulchre Sentinel or something. Like, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, you know? Like, the assumption is that every player is just gonna know what like a 4 to 3 speed tune even means. It's like, that doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything outside of Raid Shadow Legends. Let's just be clear about that, you know? So like, if you're a new player, you come to the game, oh yeah, you need like a 3x2 speed tune, unkillable, Demitha team. That doesn't help me. That just doesn't help me as a new player, you know? What am I supposed to do with that? Am I supposed to Google that? And then I spend like 2 hours researching teams on Deadwood Jedi, and then even then, Deadwood Jedi, a lot of the language they use on that website tends to be very catered towards more like intermediate players who know the lingo. Yeah, it's just rough. It's just rough getting started in Clan Boss, man. It's rough, man. Damn. Ooh, Metroid, that's a decent shout, man. Morrigan was skippable, but she became very useful for the Cursed City boss. Well, there you go, man. There you go. Okay. So you know what, man? Actually, can I actually do this? You know what? I'll have these comments that I've got saved here pop up on the screen. I've got a bunch of comments that people made about Wixwell ready to use in the video, sadly. But what I can do is read them off, and then, like, during editing of this VOD, we can have them pop up instead. Okay, man. Okay, man. Okay. Alright. Alright, let's do this, man. Let's do this. Let's get back to the record. We need to get back in the zone. We need to get back in the recording flow. It's always so hard to stop recording, but then once I'm going, like, the wheels are spinning, you know? Okay, man. You guys getting some behind the scenes action here. Let's clear our throat a little bit. Control the breathing. Alright. Okay. Actually, oh crap, I've got to do the ad read. Oh, I haven't done the ad read, man. The mandatory ad read. Gotta do it. Okay. But hey, man, before we get to that, make sure that if you're looking to start off a new raid account, then do so by clicking on the beginner promo link down below at the top of the video description, man. Hit that link right now, and you get your hands on 4 free epic champions on your new raid account. It's the best possible way to start off a new alt raid account, so make sure to get it done. God damn it. Just make sure that you are signed out of Clarion Player, by the way, before clicking on that link, else you're not going to get your hands on all of those saucy, juicy rewards. Okay, man. Dudes, we gotta talk about Wixwell. We gotta talk about Wixwell, man. I'm just gonna read off some comments right now that are on various YouTubers' videos. I remember, like, was it like Hell Hades? And I think Ash was also testing it in one of his videos. And don't get me wrong, there was some content creators whose names escape me at this point who, in the days leading up to the fusion, started to figure out, holy crap, wait a minute, hold the bloody phone. There's a Wixwell Demon Lord team that can give you infinity shields. It's very, very budget. And this could be like account defining for a lot of new players. That news circulated a little bit too late, and a lot of players skipped and were leaving comments like this. He is pretty underwhelming. Something needs to be buffed with him. That shield increase has to be bugged. The shield increase sucks, he says, man. What did this next user say, man? Thank God. I needed a break from fusions. That was after being recommended to skip the fusion, I think, by Hell Hades, I want to say. I'm not calling these content creators out, by the way. A lot of people missed this. A lot of people missed it, man. I just did the fusion randomly, okay? I just did the fusion because I thought, well, you know, I've got the resources to do it. I skipped last month's fusion. I might as well just do it, you know? That's why I did it. It was just completely random, so I completely looked out myself. Another comment, man. I'm sorry to say this, but this fusion is bad. Another comment. The champ and all the content creators were saying... Oh, what the hell? Oh, yeah. The champ that all content creators were saying was one of the best fusions ever, in quotes. Turns out to be one of the worst, Lamau. And so that guy, he definitely skipped the Wixwell fusion, man. Little did he know that, and little did many people know, of course, that an Infinity Wixwell clan boss team was coming, right, to deal with Demon Lord. Not only that, we'll get to the Hydra in just a second, but, of course... Now, I mean, looking at my clan, dude, everybody started playing the game at around a similar time, and like 70 or 80% of the clan who are clearing Ultra Nightmare Demon Lord are doing so with various takes on Wixwell teams, you know? Like, it's crazy as hell. Like, everybody is blasting and just completed the game mode of Ultra Nightmare Demon Lord purely based on Wixwell, starting off with very, very budget teams like Mansterous right here, you know? Free Ninja, Haikatoon, free... 2 rare champions, you know, one of which is still level 50 by the looks of it, and then the Wixwell fusion, you know, and that was like the story for a lot of people in this clan, and it got this clan so much more powerful so quickly because so many people did do the Wixwell fusion, you know. So yeah, account defining stuff. It also became the backbone, Wixwell, of a Hydra team that has since been nerfed, of course, a little bit. It's still quite strong, but it's been nerfed. At least I think it's still quite strong. The Yannica-Wixwell combo, which relies on building infinity shields, then letting the Hydra head steal the massive, massive billion health shields, which aren't a billion health anymore after the nerfs, and then having Yannica deal damage based on enemy shield health, and so she just smacks for hundreds of millions before the nerf. So yeah, Wixwell, probably the most crapped on fusion I've seen since I've started playing Raid, that ended up just being like a massive, massive game changer. Let me tell you something. I can't see Plarium letting us design another champion where we get to pick their skills, dude. I just can't see it happening. I don't think Plarium are going to do it. I think they're just going to say, you know what? We'll just take the reins from now on. We can trust like our internal team of testers insofar as they have one of those. And we're not going to let the mechanics get too wacky, you know? No more infinity mechanics, that is for sure. So that's Vaultkeeper Wixwell, man. Another champ that we've got to touch on is going to be good old... Where is she, man? Actually, where is she? Where's Estrid? Am I just being blind? What in the world? Oh, I am just being blind. For Christ's sake, but she was just staring me right in the face. Estrid Dreamsong, man. This is another one of those champions that, dude... People just made out like she was decent. They were like, she's kind of like Nekmo. She's a bit like Nekmo-Tha. You know, the legendary, you know? But maybe, like, she's a little bit better at some things, a little bit worse at other things. You know, you can fuse her if you want. You can skip her if you want. New players, she's going to help out quite a bit. Dude, I use it everywhere in the game. What the hell are you talking about, man? This is a crazy champion. And I swear, actually, just the other day, Ash and, oh, crap. I forget who he was doing a collaboration with, man. Oh, god damn it. It was a video from just like the other day, and they were talking about champions that they kind of underrated and slept on a little bit. Even Ash was talking about, to this day, on his Super Late Game account, he still uses the crap out of Estrid, man. And that's nuts. Like, if you've seen Ash's account, it is stacked, man. He still uses his Estrid. My Estrid is not built out in the best way possible. She's lacking quite a bit of speed. It's fine. Her speed aura is great. 28% speed aura in Arena. And just the amount of control that she brings into wave content and the amount that she helps out into so many bosses in the game is just disgusting. Like, it's ridiculous. It's crazy. The fact that she brings decreased speed, weaken, and 10 meter decrease on enemies on the A2. Very, very good. Incredible into Hydra, by the way. Having the weaken and decreased speed in one skill is just unbelievable, right? It's just nonsense, okay? You can even put her in something like a cursed set as well if you want to run her in cursed artifacts and you don't have a hex debuffer in Hydra. She can do that job for you because she's so fast and because she's giving herself an extra turn on the A3 and an increased speed and 10 meter fill, by the way. She just blasts through 10 so quickly that you can actually get this A2 off often enough to make use of a cursed set very, very effectively, right? And yeah, of course the A3 as well, increased speed, increased attack, 10 meter fill, great. Having all of this in one skill is amazing, and is especially amazing because of her passive as well. Whenever this champion or an ally has their 10 meter increased, heals all allies based on their max HP. Percentage value of the heal is equal to half of the 10 meter increase. And so it's just like a 7.5% heal every single time she uses the A3. It's on a 110 cooldown, this passive. But if you have like another 10 meter fill champion on the team as well, that's kind of alternating between her and Estrid, or them and Estrid, she's just healing the crap out of everybody too. Like, this passive healing is not to be underestimated. I tell you what else is not to be underestimated too, man. This A1, man. I haven't even got it fully booked out yet, but yeah, this is just nuts. I actually managed to win. Okay, I was in a live arena last night. I wish I recorded it actually, but it was on my laptop. Playing some live arena in bed. Dude, like 75% chance to place a sleep debuff when it's fully booked up. I don't have it fully booked up, but it does have an extra 25% chance to land this sleep if the target is under decreased speed or weaken, which of course she places as well. My Estrid was the last champion alive against an enemy nuker in live arena. She got like 5 turns before that nuker could even move, and she just 1v1'd the enemy nuker, bro. Like, decreased speed, you know, weaken, then put him to sleep, woke up, it was like A1 again, put him to sleep again. He misses another goddamn turn, goddamn A3 into A2 again, and then another A1. And it's like, what the hell, dude? Like, she could just do some crazy shenanigans with this A1, even in PvP as well, man. So, just a crazy, crazy good champ. Oh my god. Okay. I gotta hand it over to the chat for just a second, see if I'm missing any champs that were just totally slept on in terms of fusions, but if I'm 8 days in, what should I do for this clan versus clan event? Man, 8 days in, I'd say honestly you're at the point where just don't worry about it. Would be my advice. Just don't worry about it, man. If you're 8 days in, you're pretty good to chill, just to learn the ropes a little bit. If you've got any rare skill tomes that you want to spend on your starting champion, now is a good time to spend your rare skill tomes. Besides that, currently during the currently active CVC, you're going to be getting bonus points for clearing campaign objectives, which is what you want to be doing on a new account anyway, right? You want to be farming the hell out of campaign and just doing your best to progress in campaign and leveling up your champs and stuff like that. And so now is just a great time to keep on doing what you're doing, man. And you're going to earn a good amount of points from campaign objectives anyway. So that'd be my advice to you, man. 8 days in, you're still just a baby on your account, you know, so I don't think you have to worry too much about it, man. Not too much about it. So there you go, man. Okay. Oh, yo, 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 yo. Alright, man. So another champ that actually Metroid, I think, mentioned in the chat just now, was that Morrigan is of course a past fusion that a lot of people, I believe with Morrigan's fusion, a lot of people were more hyped about the fusion component champion, right? The epic champion that you got from the fusion, more than Morrigan. Okay, she was that kind of looked down on. And what was it that she got? Let me see. Oh, right. Okay. The Cursed City boss, of course, man. Of course, hang on. It's the heal reduction, isn't it? Okay. Got it. Okay, yeah, I see how Morrigan became useful, man. So what's really interesting about Morrigan is that while she was sort of underwhelming when she was first released, and I see that, man, her kit's fine. Like, it's fine. It's definitely nothing like super stand out. It's not bad. She does have a 90% speed aura in all battles, which, I mean, was nice at least at the time of the fusion. But because of her passive, at the start of each turn, place a 100% heal reduction debuff for 2 turns on each enemy with the lowest HP. This debuff cannot be removed and blah, 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 blah. She became surprisingly good, I guess, into Amius in Cursed City. And so content that didn't yet exist, Morrigan actually does pretty damn well into that, bringing a very, very key debuff and just general support for the team. So it's not an area of the game where you'd expect her to be useful, like a PvE scenario like this, strictly PvE scenario like this. But it just goes to show that if a champion has a pretty unique kit, they can be worth fusing anyway, just because even if they're not super useful right now, if you've got the resources to do it, you kind of might as well just get them fused because they might become useful in an area of the game that simply doesn't exist yet. You know, we have future clan bosses potentially on the horizon as well. If you go to the clan boss menu right here, we've got like little gated off clan boss on this side. If Doom Tower and Cursed City are anything to go by, then just having a wide variety of champions on your roster for future events and for future content and stuff can never be a bad thing. And so, yeah, goes to show, man, even a champ like Morrigan, who frankly just didn't have a lot of use when she was first released and was just a little bit underwhelming, can still find good value on your account a little bit later on. Okay, man, the final champion we're going to be touching on in this happy little video, in this happy little review, is actually going to be Scored. Before we get to Scored, hey man, make sure to go ahead and use good old promo code GameLeap, which is above my camera right now if you haven't already. Why? It's going to get you 10 free experience brews, a free energy refill, and 100,000 silver, man. Good old code GameLeap was inactive for quite some time. It yo-yos between activity and inactivity, but if you've never used it before in the past, then it is ripe for the picking, and you might as well input promo code GameLeap right now, man, to claim those free rewards, man, and get a happy little energy boost during the CVC. In fact, if you've already used code GameLeap, dudes, why not share it with the rest of your clanmates as well and help your brothers out, man? There might be some people in the clan who haven't gotten around to using it just yet. Okay, man, Scored. The build on Scored that I'm running, little bit questionable. He's not my best built champion ever. He's fine. Okay, he's doing all right, I guess. Thing about Scorid is that I feel like he was super shot down by content creators on YouTube as just being just a little bit meh, a little bit garbage, a little bit trash, you know. Like if you already got like a bunch of hexes on your team, just skip the guy. He's just not worth it, you know? And then, of course, you've got some content creators that are overhyping him. Oh my god, this guy absolutely smacks. This guy is like best Hydra DPS ever, top 20 Hydra DPS or something, you know? And so, I don't know, man, I feel like a lot of people just didn't trust in Scorid, which I feel like a lot of content creators could do a much better job at addressing the newer players that are watching their channel. I feel like a lot of newer players come by YouTube and are watching players, especially like Ash and Hell Hades and stuff, and hopefully this channel as well. They come on by YouTube to try and figure out what they need for their account, man. I think it's easy for players who've been playing Raid for like 3 years, you know, 3 or 4 years, like these really veteran Raid Shadow Legends players. I think it's really easy for them to forget just how complex the game is for new players when you're just getting started. There's a hell of a lot to learn. You probably don't even know as a new player what the Hex debuff is for the first like 2 or 3 months of playing the game, because it's just kind of irrelevant and Hex champions are so rare, and you have no idea how much you're probably going to need the Hex debuff going into Hydra, because you've never faced Hydra before. You have no idea what the hell you're doing as a new player, you know? So I feel like Scorid the Houseborn is one of those champs that maybe a lot of new players had a chance to pull and could have easily skipped out on based on YouTubers talking the champion down, whereas really, like for my account personally, Scorid has been instrumental in me getting started into Hydra, you know? I would have really struggled indeed if I didn't have Scorid the Houseborn, damage dealer, and hex applying extraordinaire to help me get started into normal and hard mode Hydra, man. And you know, Hydra progression, it's a huge leap, it's a huge milestone for new players to kind of try and conquer and progress in. Scorid has been amazing on my account, and I don't regret fusing this guy at all. So what he actually does is attack all enemies before attacking, places a hex debuff on all enemies for 2 turns. Damage inflicted by the skill increases by 20% for each hex debuff placed. Stacks up to 100%. So he can be the only champion on your team that's bringing the hex debuff. Otherwise, he's not going to be placing as many hex debuffs as you might think, and that can actually harm his damage. So needless to say, it's kind of obvious really to anybody who's played the game for any amount of time into Hydra, but yeah, 1 hex champion on the team. Scorid can do the job. What I really like about the guy is that, honestly, he kind of smacks. He kind of smacks. Like, he keeps up with damage with your other damage dealer, at least from what I've experienced. He'll do like 70 or 80% of their damage, so keeps up decently well. He also brings his own increased attack buff as well, which is just like a nice little bonus, especially when you're just getting started in Hydra. This is another one of those things that's great to bring, because the Head of Mischief is going to be stealing your buffs like crazy, you know? So having self-buffing nukers like this is, yeah, definitely something that I rate when you're getting started into Hydra as well. And yeah, the fact that he smacks and brings the Hex debuff is just saucy, man. It's just saucy. Okay. What's that, man? Mr. Clandestine. I've been tagged. Could you help build a team around Jamasa, Kel, and Aox? I'm like level 26. Aox, what's Jamasa again? Is she the referral champion? I've actually got to look up who Jamasa is, dude. Hang on, let me actually do it in game. I'm pretty sure that she's the barbarian, right? Hardest name to pronounce ever in the game. So she brings a revive, heal, 10 meter fill. Okay, it's only a single target 10 meter fill though, which is a little bit sad. So she's really only super good for the revive. This is a great passive for longer fights though. Whenever an ally uses an active skill, 20% chance of decreasing the cooldown with that skill by 1 turn. That's like amazing for longer fights in this game. That's fine. And who was the other? Aox? What does Aox do again? Poison Air 1, is that correct? Yeah, Poison Air 1. Honestly, Aox... Yeah, I mean, you can build a very good beginner clan boss team, man. You can build a very good beginner clan boss team using Aox, Jamasa, and Kale. I'd say that the Jamasa isn't really that needed. Her revive is great, and it's going to help you out into you know, many areas of the game. It's great, like, it's like a great sort of versatile skill to have on your roster. But I feel like Aox is going to help a hell of a lot more, man. A hell of a lot more on like an early game account. Just because he's applying the poisons on the air 1, so he's going to help with damage against Clan Boss. Also brings decreased attack as well against Clan Boss, which is just a fantastic debuff to have. Going to allow you to survive a good few more turns, which is great. Yeah, his air 2 is a little bit, you know, unimpressive, but that's fine, man. I think you're off to a great start with that. I think what you probably need next, Mr. Clandestine, would be something that can actually control waves, like an AoE stun champion of some kind. An AoE provoker would also be fine. Trying to think of like champs that are like very, very budget that you can get that done with. Would probably be something like Torix. This is a great little rare champion provoker that's not too hard to sort of pull your way into. How do you get to level 35 fast? Man, just level your champions in campaign as best as you can. Try and get your kill up to level 60 as fast as you possibly can. Put your kill in like a lifesteal set, such that he's healing off his damage. And that's it really, man. Just blast the game, and the levels will come on their own, you know? Levels will come on their own, man. There it is. Godly noob of noobs. Hi, I'm new to Raid, so this is really helpful. Hey. I'm glad that you think so, man. I'm glad that I'm helping out a wee bit. Okay. As for other fusion champs that have been kind of overlooked, I think that might be all of them, dudes. I think that might be all of them so far that I can pick out. Where the hell is Scorer, man? I've lost him. Where's my big scorer? There he is, man. Okay. Alright, man. I guess that we just go ahead and wrap up the video here. Let me just do a quick outro for the video, boys. And there you have it, man. 3 fusion champions that I feel have been a little bit downplayed. Some more than others, that's for sure. Where's Wixwell, man? It's gotta be an end screen with Wixwell, man. It's just gotta be, because, oh my god, have I never seen a champion so sort of underestimated by the community and by YouTube and stuff. Before he was eventually, you know, an absolute game winner. Crazy as hell. If there's any champions that you feel have just been utterly slept on in the past, particularly these fusion champs, make sure to plot them down below in the comments. And of course, as always, if you're looking to start off a new raid adventure, and join me on my free-to-play account as we go ahead and blast and see how we can do on our alt account, make sure to go ahead and start your new account by clicking on the beginner promo link down below at the top of the video description box, man. Hit that link for 4 free epic champions. 1 as a starter champ, Ugo, and then 3 more as you progress your account. Just an incredible way to start off your new alt account adventure, man. Or just to get a clean start if your, you know, very first account has gone a little bit pear-shaped. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. Okay, let's enjoy this one. And I'm gonna catch all of you all just a tad bit later, man. Bam. Okay, cool. Video recorded. We are Gucci. Let's go ahead and just real quick pick up all of this action and just, I guess, break ourselves into Minotaurs real fast. I gotta see if I've got a damage dealer I can just throw in here that also still needs masteries. You don't need them. Magna? My Magna's masteries are just random. I guess I just could just throw Magna in there. Yeah, we could just farm some Magna masteries at the same time, man. I've neglected those like crazy, so... Where is he? There we go, man. Okay, that should speed up the clear just a little bit, man. Cool. What about Jeroboam? Everybody skipped him. I think he's pretty good. Yeah, I think he's fine. Man. That's another thing too. I think Jeroboam is another one of those champions where you're really talking about a champion that's great. Like, great if you don't have any, like, reliable cleanses and stuff. I think he's like a cleanser / healer, 10-meter filler, right? Just like a very, very solid support champion. Jeroboam, this month's fusion, a lot of people talked him down. I personally don't feel like I needed him on my account, so I did skip. I should have probably did better, man, and made a video talking about Jeroboam and how if you're a newer player, and look, if you're sitting on like 5 sacred shards and you feel like you can squeak your way through the fusion, just go ahead and get it done, because it'll probably be very, very useful on your account. You'll probably be using him for the next, like, Next, like, 10 months or something, you know, till you find some really S-tier legendary support. That's going to replace him. But yeah, I think that's a good point, actually. I think that's a good point, QTs, man. Oh, God. We're still on the Ugo screen. Whoops. My bad, my bad, my bad. We're just hitting some Minotaur anyways, man. It's all good. It's all good, it's all good, it's all good. Okay. Whoa! I was able to do this fusion without using one Sacred Shard, QTs? Oh my god. How did you get through the Summon Rush, though? How did you get through the Summon Rush? Don't tell me you pulled, like... Don't tell me you pulled 3,000 Mystery Shards, QTs. Don't go telling me all that nonsense. No, I mean, surely you must have pulled some Ancients then or something to get through that. Maybe. I mean, that's really impressive, to be fair. Hey man, Josh. Oh my god, I finally managed to find out and tune into a stream. I really enjoy your content bit, and the new account promo code is awesome. Oh, sweet, man. I started a new account the other day, now level 47. Damn, man, you're blasting as well. You're blasting, dude. Sweet. So that means that you got one more epic champion to get your hands on, man, at level 50, so... There you go, man. There you go. Which is, I think it'll be Vergis. So there you go, man. Oh, of course, cuties. You were able to skip because you won one of the tournaments. There we go, there we go. Ooh, yeah, that's another good advantage, actually, of doing, like, a fusion that a lot of people are kind of underestimating. I guess you can just win the tournaments. Like, with, like, quite minimal effort. That's a good point, man. I didn't actually consider that. Didn't consider that. I might use that little tidbit of knowledge in a video, man. If, like, the Halloween fusion comes up and it absolutely sucks... then I might actually go ahead and use that. And to say, you know what? You could fuse them real easily though, man. As QT's reported, you could actually just win a couple of the tournaments because nobody's going to be doing it. That's a good point. That's a good point. To be fair though, we're expecting a mixed fusion for the November fusion, right? I think it's probably going to be mixed. We're probably looking at collecting like 16 rare champions, then fusing those into epics, then fusing those into the legendary. So there might be like a shard pulling event where what they usually do is they'll make it so it's like 3,000 points to get your hands on like a rare champion. But if you win a tournament or if you pull like double the amount required for the summon rush, so like 5 or 6 extra sacred shards, you can just get one of the epic champions for free as well as a reward. And so then you can skip like 2 or 3 events on the back of that, so... Maybe we'll see a little bit of that, man, with the upcoming fusion. I'm so hopeful, dude, that the November fusion is going to be good. I'm so hopeful, man. Yes, looking forward to it. Vegas, correct. Nice, man. Keeping the amazing content, dude. It's so helpful as a complete newbie. Hey, I'm just happy to hear that, man. I'm just happy to hear that, man. You know? I don't feel like I'm advanced enough in the game myself to be making... like more like super advanced content and stuff. I try my hand at it. Sometimes with like certain bosses that really get people tripped up and really get people stuck. But I feel like where I really thrive is the beginner stuff, man. Because a lot of that stuff is very, very fresh in my mind. Because I've had to learn it all myself very, very quickly. You know, on, well, on this account. You know, this account is actually my first ever raid account that we're now 9 months into. So, and we're going through our second free-to-play account right now, man. So, it's cool, man. It's cool. Tomb with old account, would you 6-star any of Islin, Richthof, or Magna? I know Magna for sure. Magna is a great, great nuker, Alex. Magna is awesome. Magna is crazy. Probably, I mean, definitely in the conversation for like the top 3 best epic nukers in the game. So, ooh, Richthof in regen gear can solo dragon normal 25. He can. Damn. Okay, okay. You can use Thor instead of Wixwell. He will boost this run. Yeah. He'll make it faster, Mahek. You're right. But my Wixwell masteries are not quite done yet. So, unfortunately, it's just going to be some slow runs. Just to sort of play in the background for now. I'm not going to be blasting all of these runs super fast, but... yeah. I'm trying to be as efficient as I can, make sure that I'm farming at least masteries or masteries and levels on every champion. So yeah, that's Magnar's only reason for being there as well, is to just hit things with his big clunker, you know. Me too, love Halloween stuff. Wish I could pull a Madame Sarah. She's cool. Yeah, man. Yeah, she kind of kicks my ass in arena. She's pretty good. She's pretty good. She's pretty good. I have really, really high hopes, man, for the Halloween fusion. Am I right or am I wrong to say that most Halloween fusions in the past have not been very good, though? I feel like most of them have not been great. Let me actually check that. If I go like, I don't know, Raid Halloween fusions. Does it actually just tell me straight up? No, I was hoping I could just get like a list. Raid all fusions. Ayumi Love is a great website for this. Okay. Okay, man, so we're looking for, like, what, the November fusions? Oh, Morrigan was actually 2022, huh? So Morrigan wasn't that great. Timid the Fool? Is Timid any good? I don't see anybody using Timid these days. Timid the Fool, who's 2021? Ooh, Vlad the Nightborn. Okay, Vlad was pretty decent, right? I think Vlad was pretty decent. Don't say it, don't do it, don't kill the dream. I'm stuck on Doom Tower 7th floor and Minotaur stage 15. Any advice on how to progress? Ooh. Doom Tower, that's very, very tough to say. 7th floor. Minotaur. You probably just need... I mean, I'm not really sure how far into the game you are, Mr. Clandestine. But generally, once you've got like a full team of level 60 champs, they can just sort of clear their way through wave content and be fine, you know? So... Very intense gameplay, I'm a huge fan. God damn it, Ivan. It's just Minotaur. Yeah. Oh, God. Goddamn auto battle action. Oh, Vlad was super bad when he came, but got buffed later and is now good. Oh, okay, Andre. Thank you, man. Okay, right. See, it's these kind of things that I don't know. I'm still just a baby, really, when it comes to my raid history, you know? So, yeah. Yeah, all I see is, like, the pretty good Vlad. You know? I didn't see the bad Vlad, but okay. 2019, Halloween set of champs were amazing. Madame Ceres, Miscreated Monster, Brachis, Pumpkin King. Man, they did, like, a whole bunch like that? Oh, that's cool, man. I hope they do a little bit of that. I hope there's like a good batch, like good 4 or 5 Halloween champs. That'd be really, really cool. Okay, though. Yeah, Miscreated Monster's still really, really good to this day. Ceres is still really, really good to this day. I mean, the Halloween epics seem better than the Legos. Yeah. Oh, man. That was super bad. Yeah. Okay, man. I mean, so what we're saying is that 2019 was basically the last time that there was some good Halloween legendaries, right? Is that what we said? And so we deserve some good Halloween Legos, right? I mean, surely. What the hell, dude? If you go all the way back to October 2019, Elika was the fusion for October? What the hell, dude? That is crazy. Oh, she was just a temporary fusion? She wasn't necessarily the fusion? Oh god, I don't know, man. This is too far back into Raid engine history. Point is, man, the Halloween fusion is going to be great. Right? It's going to be awesome. I'm just choosing to believe. That's it, man. We deserve them. Yeah, man. We actually deserve them, dude. We work hard on this video game, okay? Work hard on this video game. We need ourselves some good fusions, man. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and stop these multi-battles after this one, man, because, yeah. I'll just do these off-stream, but... Let's do a little bit of these off-stream, man. It's just super, super grind heavy, you know what I'm saying? Pumpkin King was 2019 Halloween fusion. Yeah. That's it, man, that's it. That's it, man. Yeah, and he was pretty good, right? Like the Jack-o'-lantern guy. Am I thinking of the correct champ? I hope I'm thinking of the correct champion. Okay. All right. Man, love the positivity. You gotta be positive, Brandon. You gotta be, man. You can't let it get to you, okay? Pyre have made a lot of questionable decisions with like balance and nerfs and stuff recently, and events that people haven't so much liked, and they still need to fix Siege, okay? But we still got fusions, okay? The fusions are still pretty okay, for the most part. For this year, the fusions have been very, very strong, actually. It's only recently there have been a couple of duds. Also, Jeroboam, I feel like was skipped on a lot of people. We also have, it was the Incarnate. She was also skipped by a lot of people. Even Skored was probably skipped by, like, a lot of veteran players, you know? I feel like the completion rate for fusions would have probably been pretty low. Over the past, I don't know, like 4 months or something, 4 or 5 months. And so I'm expecting big things from this Halloween one, man. I'm expecting big things, man. Will it into existence. There you go. There you go. Do they usually come out with some more promo codes with the relative holiday celebrations? I've never played through Halloween or Christmas, actually, so I don't know. I actually don't know, man. I'd imagine that they would. Right? Or like a newer like event chain or something. Stuff like that. I imagine that they're going to go pretty ham. Oh god, man, why does Farming Scrolls take so long, dude? Why is there not a stage 25 of Minotaur's Labyrinth, man? I've got so much farming to do. God damn it. God damn it. I've got all this energy to spend now as well. Ugh. Could resupply on some stuff. There's a Spider's Den tournament active right now. Okay, screw it. I'm just going to dump the energy into campaign, man. I think. We'll dump the energy into campaign. Let's just grab some of our full cost, like food champions, and just energy dump real fast. You, and you. Okay. Let's do this, man. We're going to blast all this energy, then we're going to check in on the free-to-play account, man. Because that's where it's at. I've got some rare skill thumbs to spend over there, man. We're going to blast the hell out of CVC there, too. Okay. Okay. Nice fast clears with my bellower, dude. Oh, this feels good. This feels good. This will never stop feeling good. Cool. Tight. Very nice. I hope it's a mythical fusion. App. You absolute madman. Mythical Halloween fusion? Wouldn't that be like the game's first ever mythical fusion? Not counting Mikage, obviously, but goddamn. Dude, I can totally see them making like a mythical hound, man. And instead of like 12 days of fusion events and stuff, it's just like literally straight up like 28 days straight. You know, multiple summon rush events. Multiple. This is like every event happens twice throughout the course of the fusion, you know, like, oh god. By the end, everyone's completed the fusion, but nobody wants to play the game anymore because it's just been like, oh god. It's just raid overload, you know. Oh god. Should I book Ugo or Stagnite, Tiago? Damn. That's a damn good question, you know. That's a damn good question. Stagnite is better in the early game. Ugo scales. I mean, Ugo's like pretty good in the early game and is excellent in the mid and late game, you know. So like Ugo will last you a lot longer. If you had a lot of epic skill tomes coming in, I'd say book the Stagnite. If you don't have many epic skill tomes coming in, you're like strictly free to play, you may be like more of a casual player, I'd say book the Ugo, just because he's going to last you into Hydra as well when you eventually get to Hydra, you know. Whereas Stagnite will like fall off a little bit. But yeah. Oh yeah, the event dungeon closing, Mahek, so it could be the best place to spend it. Could be. I'll just stick to campaign for now, just because it's CVC points here as well, right? Increased points gained and all of that. I do also need to replenish my replenish my food supplies and stuff as well, so there is that too, man. There is that too. What are some of the main CVC activities to be targeting for good points? Sorry if it's already been asked, Josh. You can actually check on which events are currently popping in CVC. We have actually covered it already, but if you go into your objectives, it will just stay straight up right here. Campaign objectives, Minotaur objectives, and also all the way down to the bottom, arena objectives too. So yeah, make sure that you're spending all of your arena tokens, all of your arena token refills, and then really just farming the hell out of either your food champions in campaign and or Minotaur objectives as well. They're both going to help you out a hell of a lot. As always, though, the best way to be farming your personal rewards in this CVC is going to be just by spending a crap load of your skill bucks. If you've got any champions that you're waiting to use legendary skill tomes on or epic skill tomes on, now is the best time to do it. I've already spent most of mine that I want to spend today, but I might spend some more towards the end as well. We'll just see how it goes down, man. But yeah. Additionally, the forge building as well is, of course, another fantastic way to get your hands on some free supplies as well. Even if you're not able to craft any like legendary quality stuff, you can just craft like a load of crap that you're never going to use in the forge and just sell it all off. Get some easy points for the CVC. And at the same time, make a lot of silver. God bless me. My God. Barely contained, my head almost exploded, but we made it, boys. Okay. Man. There it is, man. There it is. Thank you. I could feel it coming for like 10 seconds. I was like, it'll be fine. We'll just keep on responding, man. It'll be good. We'll get through this. Didn't quite happen like that. Okay. Man. Bless you, dude. Bless you, hope the D to B ratio isn't affected by holding it in. Oh, it's all good, man. If anything, it just blew them up, dude. It's gonna be great. We're doing fine, man. Okay. Okay. So I'm just gonna dump all of the energy that I've got, because this is like a quick way to do it, and I need to replenish food supplies for upcoming champ training events and stuff. And it's also earning us bonus CVC points. Then we're switching over to the free-to-play. And man, we've got some account updates to throw out, dudes. Oh my god, we've got some big account updates to throw out. And hey man, don't forget, by the way, as you're blasting into campaign and Minotaur and whatever, and if you need a quick energy refill, don't forget to use good old promo code GameLeap, which is above my head right now, man. Code has been made active once again, so if you never used it before, you can use it right now to get your hands on a free energy refill. 100,000 silver and 10 free brews. It's not a lot, but you know what? It's better than nothing, right? You can also share it with your clanmates as well, man, to help your boys win this Fortnite's clan versus clan. So you might as well spread the love as well, man, and help your brothers out a little bit, man. Know what I'm saying? Have you collected Vizix? I just got her and she's sitting in the vault. I haven't got her yet, man. I haven't got her yet. I'm like 11 days away, I think, from being able to claim my Vizix. Still haven't been playing the game for even 9 months yet, man. That's kind of crazy, right? Feels like we've come far. Feels like we've come far, man. Doesn't feel like we've been playing the game for 9 months. But there it is. And yeah, man, Vizix an amazing Hydra champ, FYI. Yeah, dude. Very reliable provoker. Good for team survivability. You'd have to build her very tanky, mind you. But yeah, she's a good one, man. She's also Void, right? I think she might be Void affinity. Meaning she can't be weak hitting with her provokes. Which is really good. That's an issue I'm having right now in Hydra. Both my Archer Queen and my Bivald. Obviously, they're both Spirit affinity. And sadly, right now, as it happens, is it the head of Decay is negative affinity for both of my main provokers right now. So, yeah, not the best. Not the best, man. Okay. Go. 24 energy left to burn. Alright. Yeah, she is Void. Yeah, man, she's crazy good, dude. She's crazy good. She's crazy good, man. Alright. Cool. Tight, man. There it is. Energy dumped. We're good to go. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and real quickly switch on over to the free-to-play account. There it is. Quick bathroom break while I'm at it as well, so it'll just be a minute, boys. And there it is. Okay, one sec. Oh, all right. Oi, 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 oi. Sip of water. Okay. Right, boys, we're back. What's all that top bar action going on? Okay, man, we're on the free-to-play, boys. We're on the free-to-play. Let's do this. Let's fix some things on the other screen. Streaming business. Okay, there it is, man. There it is. I just learned something now watching you doing 8-second farming. I got a Bellower and Beaver in my vault. Dev's building him, thanks. Hey, no, don't worry about it, man, Brandon, dude. Yeah, Bellower's really, really good. Campaign farmer, man. He's really, really good. There's a couple of ways you can build him if you can't quite build him to do enough damage to actually one-shot all of the waves, because the third wave is a little bit tanky. Just make sure that you build him with enough speed. I think it's like, I don't know, I actually don't know how much speed it is now I think of it. Is it like 200 speed or something? And then as long as he's got 100% crit, he'll get 2 attacks in before they get 1 attack in, and then he can kill them that way, you know, but... Hey, man. Welcome to the free-to-play, dudes. Check this out, man. I've recently spent as many gems as I possibly could, just putting some levels into the Guardian Ring as well, so we've got a bunch of champs, not every spot currently unlocked, but there it is. Not bad, given our account is how many days old at this stage? Okay, dude, we're almost approaching our first month. Oh my god. So tomorrow I'm probably going to be shooting a video then talking about, like, giving like a full account overview and talk about everything that we've got done in our first month. I don't think by any means I've progressed like crazy fast, so maybe it's going to be a bit more comparable to what most players have done. But yeah, I think it's going pretty good, man. I think it's going pretty good. Now, there's only so much we can actually do in terms of pushing the clan versus clan, but we are going to be doing our best in that as well. I have another key to spend. A bunch of keys still to spend. I did spend some of my Tag Arena tokens and stuff this morning as well, but yeah. Change tank top? Damn right, man. Costume change. And how long have I had this account? Lord Drag. There it is, man. You already showed it off, actually. Like, what, 25 turns? 25 days in total? 25 cycles, if you will. Okay. We have stuff to click on. Lovely, great. Not all of it, all that interesting. But what we can do here is actually go ahead and forge a little bit of gear. It's not going to be the best gear in the world, unfortunately. I guess it's worth just crafting like the legendary quality resilience pieces here. Maybe even with charms, just because I don't have anything better to use the charms on, and I probably won't for a long time. And so the charms are just going to be sitting there. We'll think about that. Perception, I can craft some 4 and 5 star pieces. I don't think I'm going to be spending charms on these, but I will go ahead and craft them just on the off chance that we get a decent 5-star piece. Blue pieces will do. See if we get anything, man. See if we get anything. Defense, HP. They both have speed as substats, though, so maybe those could roll into something somewhat usable. Helmet. Speed, defense percent. That's fine. That's okay. Helmet could also speed roll. Okay, man. Not too bad. Not too bad. Not great, not terrible. As Dyatlov once said. There we go. I don't think I have anything else, really, that I could craft that's that much worth a damn. Defiant. Yeah, these are just like free pieces that I found from the Forge Pass. I guess we craft the Defiant pieces with charms. I guess these could be good. Not great, not terrible tank top. Yeah, man. Mahek was able to... Mahek, I was able to beat this with Elva Wukong Venomage and then bring stuns. Oh, what was Mahek? What did Mahek bring up? I didn't see what Mahek said. Damn. Okay, man. I guess I'm going to go ahead and throw rank and rarity into this because I can only craft a very small amount anyway, and I'm not going to have anything to use those charms on for a long time, so let's see if we can just get some decent pieces from this. Crit rate gauntlets are actually completely fine. In this case, HP, chest, defense percent main is good. Crit rate speed is also good. We can use those, man. We can use those. This is the kind of gear that could last me a long time on this free-to-play account, so I think I'm fine to use some charms on this. Speed, defense, HP, I mean, these are all great. Lovely. These could roll up to be really quite useful, man. Shame about the flat HP there. Defense, speed, great. Okay, man. Quite fortunate. Quite fortunate overall. I'm going to keep the crafting kind of to a minimum, I guess. I don't want to be spending too much more crap on forging stuff because the account is 3 weeks old, so, you know. Not really going to help us out a whole lot, is it? To be fair. Okay. As for other stuff that we can be blasting on the free-to-play, we of course have upgrade skills. We can spend our epic and our rare skill tomes. Of course, our Kale is already maxed out. We did that quite a while ago. It's all about the apothecary. So we don't care about maxing out as A1. 4 and 2. 6 tomes in total. Let's see if we can just dodge the year 1 and get super, super lucky here. Okay, not quite. Not quite. 2 more tomes straight into the year 3. God damn it. Well, it looks like we're going to have to spend all of our bucks here into Apothecary just to fully max them out and reduce those cooldowns, but I'm pretty happy to do that. I'm going to be using Apothecary quite a bit in the days and, well, the months to come, to be fair. As for who else we're bucking out, we're pretty safe. Oh, we've already booked up the Nalhorn as well. Okay. Oh, I guess I did that this morning. I didn't even realize, but we have 5 tomes left to spend. We don't have to spend all of these right now. Painkeeper is very, very expensive to book up. I think we're going to wait on the Painkeeper, man. Tyrell. Yeah. I'm kind of committed to taking up the Tyrell, so let's see if we can finish him off. He requires 3 tomes to max out the A2 and the A3. None of them went into the A3, so that sucks. There you go. I guess that we're just going to be spending all bucks into Tyrell then. Okay, man. Nice. So our Tyrell is now an absolute Giga Chad, dude. He's absolutely popping off. 100% chance to place his debuffs now on his A2. The 10 meter decreaser is now being reduced in cooldown. Very good. And even increased debuff chance as well for the decreased attack on the A1 as well. So he's in a very, very good spot, man. And to be honest, even just spending those bucks, it's probably going to get us quite a lot of free stuff in the Clan vs. Clan. Considering that I haven't done any grinding yet at all in this, if we could just get our way up towards like one of the... Oh, what the hell, dude? The Milestone's just updated? Holy crap. Okay, we can actually get like a pretty damn good amount then. The clan has been quite busy. Very nice. Very nice, man. Christ, if we could pick up like these rewards then, that would actually be very, very good. That'd be really, really nice for us. Personal rewards, we're probably going to get towards like the 25 or 30k mark, to be fair. Not a whole lot more than that, I don't expect, but... Okay, man. Cool, 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 cool. And now it's kind of just the job. Oh, can I even get the faction crypts done? Dude, look at this. Isn't this just sad? This is just sad, man. Okay, I gotta show this. Look at the state of faction wars when you're first getting started, man. Like, this is the kind of game mode that feels hopeless when you're first starting out. Like, I don't even have a single Sylvan Watchers champion, bro. It's just really bad, man. Oh my god. It's just real bad. Oh, god. Do you have any room in your clan for new members, Mr. Clandestine? This actually isn't my clan on the free-to-play account. I just joined any. Frankly, I want to avoid a situation where I'm trying to like manage and run 2 clans at once. So on the main account, we're pretty much full up right now during the CVC. But yeah, I do run that clan. Whereas this clan is, yeah, it's just a clan that I joined up to, and they seem to all be pretty pumped about progressing together and stuff, so cool, you know. It seems like I picked a pretty decent clan to get started off with. I am soon going to have more Demon Lord keys to spend. I haven't yet spent a key into this. Okay, I put it into normal. Okay. We'll get our normal key done very, very quickly. Lovely. My clan not active. I got Elva to do, you know. Yeah, if your clan's not active, I would just say you might as well stick with it anyway during the CVC and get the rewards now, because if you leave your clan now to join another, you're not going to get any CVC rewards. You can't take part in the CVC. This is not something that you're allowed to do in the game. So definitely beware of that. But once the CVC's done, just leave the clan, man. Go find another, you know. It's no good being in like a dead clan with like a bunch of perpetually offline players. This is not going to help you progress, you know. So yeah, just do your best to find an active clan that's earned a lot of progress stars recently. That's a pretty good indicator that the clan's going to be active, so yeah, man. Neto, hey, I started playing the game with your codes and learned a lot with your videos. Hey, thanks for even bringing it up, man. It gives me another opportunity to say, hey, man, if there's anybody watching who's looking to start off a new raid account, our promo link, which is down below, linked down below, is actually just the best way to do that, man. For free epic champions. It's really crazy as hell, man. Click on that link down below. After signing out of Plarium Play on your PC, by the way, click on that link. You'll get yourself 4 free Epic Champions, man, just for signing up using that link. So if you feel like you messed up your stat on your account and you're looking for a clean slate, or you're doing something like I'm doing here, and you're starting off an alt account that I'm going to keep strictly free-to-play for pumping videos on this channel, new free-to-play alt adventure, and that promo link is just a great, great way to do it, man. So there you go. There you go, man. Okay, just checking that we did switch back on over to the gameplay real quick. Not going to leave Ugo up on screen like before. Oh, man. It's kind of cool though, man. Seeing how many people did sign up using the promo link. I wish I did. Can I just say, I started this new free-to-play account. Used like beginner code Sun Wukong. I wish I'd used code midgame top instead, but that's neither here nor there. I signed up using like a promo link. I thought it was great, you know, and it was good, like TRL and Rector Drath with the 2 free Epic Champions that I got. And then like a week later, Plarium were like, oh hey man, here's a new promo link that gives, I don't know, 4 of the best Epic Champions in the game. You know, minus Romero, who's like sort of like a middling Epic Champion, but like 3 of the best Epic Champions in the game, plus Romero. You can share this on your YouTube channel, man. It's gonna be great. And I'm like, oh, thanks. Yeah, thanks, bro. Like, you couldn't have given me this 7 days earlier so I could use it, you know? So, god damn it, man. Like, I swear to god, there'll be people who started the new account using that 4 Epic Champ promo link that we've got down below. And around the same time I started this account, they're probably already ahead of me, man. You know? They're probably already ahead of me. And I really know what I'm doing, too. God's sake, man. Well, you know. I could have restarted this one, but I chose not to, so screw it. Mind helping me with what to focus on next? Kale runs Brutal 12-3 and is 6 stars, and I have, oh nice, Finn, Ugo, Estrid, Sigmund, Loki, Massa, and Kanochi. Oh my god, Nato, you're off to a good start, man. You're off to a damn good start. I'm thinking of Loki, Finn, Ugo, Estrid, and Sigmund team. Is that for Clan Boss, you mean? Is that for Clan Boss? I'd highly recommend that you max out Clan Boss champions first and get as much use out of those as you possibly can. Fane is definitely the best for that. Like, obviously, like Fane and Kale, you know, 2 poisoners are going to be great. Goddamn, Estrid is good everywhere. So's Ugo and so's Sigmund, though. Oh my god. You've got a really good selection of champs there to pick from. Jeez, I'll tell you that for free. Those are all very good champions. Apart from, I'd say Loki. I'd say Loki can actually wait. I'd put him to the back of the queue just because he's more of like an arena specialist, and he's not really going to be necessary for you to farm like your arena medals and stuff if you're still quite early game. But yeah. There you go, man. There you go. I start an account not knowing about any promo codes, Clandestine. Bro, me too. Me too, man. You're not alone, dude. You're not alone. Oh my god. Yep, I did exactly the same thing, man. I did exactly the same thing. Yeah, so my main account, where I have like Wixwell and stuff, and so I was able to like recover the account, you know, and pull things back. But my actual main account, that's now like 9 months old, I was so new to it, I didn't even know what a promo link was, bro. You know, I didn't even know what a promo link was. And I just started the account from scratch, and I just had Kale. That was it, you know. And like my second level 50 was literally like Valerie. Like, it was so bad, dude. Oh my god, it was so bad. And now I look at like the promo links you can get today. It just absolutely out of this world, ludicrous, ridiculous. You know, like this quality of Epic Champions in a promo link is just unbelievable. It's just obscene, really. Yeah. I had to pull all of my bloody epics from Ancient Shards and Void Shards, you know? Yeah, starting without a promo link, it's pretty bad, man. It's pretty bad. It's rough, but you live and you learn, you know what I'm saying? I started one yesterday on your link. I'm level 32 already, grinding. Thanks, man. No problem, I'm Winthin, dude. Happy you oblige, and happy you're off to a better start than I got off to with my first account, man. That's for sure. Oh, man. Yeah, it's rough, it's rough, it's rough. But yeah, Neto, man, Neto. So if Kale is your only 6-star, Neto, and you're looking what to max up next, I think I'd probably go with, oh god. It's so difficult, man. I'd probably go with Fane or Ugo. I'd probably go with Fane or Ugo, man. Just because I feel like Estrid and generally like buff champions and stuff like that, like Estrid and even like Jamasa, who's more of like a healer and reviver, they can be left at level 50 for a little while and do just fine. The only reason you need to take like a support champion up to 60 is if you're taking them into very, very hard content, like Hydra difficulties and stuff, where they're just gonna die if they're not level 60. Or if they need accuracy, right? Because then you can get like an accuracy banner accessory, which is going to give you like a huge, huge boost to that champion's accuracy if they need to be landing debuffs. But you can get away with most of your debuffs staying at level 50 for the first couple months of your account and do just fine, you know. So yeah, that would be my recommendation, man. Fane, Ugo. I think Ugo's a bit different because he scales so well, and he's good literally everywhere in the game. You know, so I feel like Ugo's a little bit different, but yeah. Oh yeah, Fane is crazy in a clan boss, dude. She's crazy good. I mean, just build her as fast as you can. Like, she'll be your clan boss damage dealer for a long time. For a long time, man. You might eventually pull, like, after 1 year of Raid Shadow Legends, you might eventually pull, like, I don't know, like a Geomancer or something, or someone who's just, like, God tier into clan boss. But Fane, she's still like demigod tier, you know. She's really, really excellent. It's just the debuff she brings, like, they're all good, you know. So also, should I spend my skill tomes on any of those epics? Hell yeah, man. Yeah, I'd say spend the bucks for sure. Again, Ugo is the kind of champ you'll be using. Ugo like 2 years from now, man. Like, Ugo is that good. Ugo is great. Like, Ugo is still good into Hydra clan boss for like a lot of like mid and late game players, you know. So yeah, Ugo's great. You can definitely spend your skill tomes into Ugo, 100%, 100%, man, and you'll do just fine. Oh god, I've just remembered, actually, I've got to do some tag arena on this. We got to do a little bit of tag arena. Oh, I'm just gonna get it done now. I'm gonna get it done now, man. Okay, let's head on into Tag Arena. I've got how many keys? I've got to spend 4 keys, but I want to spend as many keys as I can because it's CVC. Okay, I can buy another fragment for... what the hell's he called again? Drexthar. Another big tip anyway, by the way, for any new players watching, make sure that you don't neglect Team Arena, Tag Team Arena. Very, very important that you're farming as many Drexthar fragments as you possibly can. It's going to be tough to get the first batch, but once you kind of get the wheels turning on your account, buying one of these a day shouldn't be too tough, as long as you're playing Tag Arena quite actively. It's a huge pain, but it's a free legendary after like 3 or 4 months, you know, if you just stick at it. Ugo is a she. Did I misgender Ugo again? I do it all the time, man. It's the damn ogres, man. I can't tell. Oh god. Yeah, I do it all the time, man. It's kind of bad. Yeah, I'm not beating any of these teams here, man. I just need some weaklings to pick on. Yeah, I misgender the hell out of Ugo, man. It's kind of bad. It's kind of bad, man. I mean, can you blame me? Look at Ugo, for God's sake. Like, what do you want from me, you know? Oh, man. Ain't no problem, man, Neto, dude. No problem, man. I'm glad to oblige. I'm glad to oblige. Also, welcome to anybody just joining the stream, by the way. We're just hitting basically all of the activities in the game that we possibly can right now on the free-to-play account after just blasting the main account. Just farming as many clan versus clan points as we can. Spending all of our keys in everything we can. And then it's going to be a whole lot of campaign farming on my free-to-play account. Leveling champs, we've got some bonus points coming in from there as well. For the clan versus clan, so that's great. And moreover, then on the main account, we're going to be switching to just blammering, farming the hell out of all of the currently active tournaments, and then Minotaur. That's what's going to go down, man. Okay. I'm just trying to put my weakest team against his weakest team every time. We should be able to win all of these without too much problem, man. Hey, man, Red Shorts. How's it going, man? You're my favorite. Thanks a lot for your tips, bro. Hey. No sweat, man. No sweat. No sweat. Poor Ugo, man. Poor Ugo. I'm just victimizing Ugo, huh? Oh, it's kind of bad, man. It's kind of bad. Yeah, there's a couple of champs that I just misgender the hell out of. I don't know, man. And some of them are genuinely quite ambiguous. Like, I just don't know if they even have a gender, some of these champs in this game. It's tough, man. It's tough. I do my best, okay? That's what matters. That's what matters. What should I gear my Sun Wukong in if he's 6-star level 60 and can't solo 12-3 unfrugal? Ooh, that's a damn good question, man. Okay, so I had this trouble for quite a while on my Sun Wukong until a dragon tournament came by, right? So what you want is your campaign farmer. You want your campaign farmer to be in 4 pieces of lifesteal gear so that they are getting, of course, the heals by 30% of damage dealt. Very, very important, otherwise they're just not going to be able to live. And moreover, if you're just getting started and you're looking to campaign farm for the first time, I'd highly recommend you farm the crap out of dragon during a dragon tournament, right? The dragon dungeon. Wait for a tournament to be active. The first time a tournament goes active, farm as high stages as you can and try and get some crit rate gauntlets for lifesteal or for anything, really, right? What's important is that you have 4 pieces of lifesteal gear and the gloves are at least 4 stars, preferably 5 stars, and have crit rate as a primary stat. You want to try and get your Sun Wukong, in this case, your campaign farmer, up to 100% crit rate as quickly as you can, or as close to 100% crit rate as you possibly can, and that's just going to bolster your damage by a hell of a lot. It's going to make it so that you can almost one-shot your way through many of the waves, and it's going to really unlock... Well, it's just going to unlock that game mode for you, you know? Also, I would say as well that campaign, and when you're progressing your way through Brutal Campaign for the first time in free-to-play, I actually got stuck on, like, it was like stage 7 or something with my level 60 Wukong. I was like, man, what the hell is going on? Like, this doesn't make any sense. How am I stuck at stage 7? I need to be at stage 12-3 right now. Why am I getting stuck on stage 7? It was just bad affinities. So all I ended up doing was literally pairing up my Wukong with my Kale and just forcing my way through these stages. And I did that all the way up to, like, stage 12-3. Just to finish the campaign for the first time. But I still wasn't able to farm campaign stage 12-3 until I'd upgraded my Wukong's gear, you know? So, yeah, man. Thanks so much. Your beginner videos have helped me out so much. Hey, no problem, man. No problem, dude. There's a hell of a lot to learn in Raid when you're first getting started, man. What can I say, you know? There's a hell of a lot. And what's cool is that I've been learning a lot of this stuff myself as I go, so it's all still very, very fresh in my mind. Which is definitely a big, big bonus. Do I just trust the Kale to do this? Oh, God. Okay. Maybe we've got to balance the teams a little bit more like that. Okay. Let's do a little bit like that, man. Let's do a little bit like that. Okay. So we're going to spend all of the tag arena keys, farm a little bit of campaign. It's going to be grand, man. It's going to be grand. How many points we're actually going to be able to get our hands on in this CVC on the free-to-play account? A little bit questionable. Clan versus clan for a new account is a little bit like just spend your rare skill tomes and hope for the best. But we got to see what we can get done, man. Let's see what we can get done. See if Loki can actually win this. See if Loki can actually win this for us. Hey, bro, can you please show the artifacts and masteries of Monkey King Pulsar? Yeah, man. As soon as I'm out of this one. This is our last little battle over here, so Loki should be able to clean this up. Without too much trouble, but yeah, man, we'll show them off, man. We'll show them off. I've chosen Shield Guard before Ugo for my next level 60 earlier. Ooh, red shorts, man. Have you already leveled the Shield Guard? Have you already leveled the Shield Guard, man? Because I would say that Ugo is probably going to be the better one to take to level 60 if you got like the skill books ready to use on the Ugo. You can level up Ugo's skills. Otherwise, hell. Shield Guard, go for it, man. Oh, God, man. Loki actually lost. God damn it. Well, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We won most of them. Okay, so my Wukong's gear. There it is, man. There it is. There it is. There it is. So this free-to-play account is about 3.5 weeks in. Just for some context. And so the gear is looking a certain way in terms of quality. I'm very, very happy that I was able to find some 5-star gloves that give crit rate as a primary stat. This is key. Like, the substats almost don't even matter when you're this early on in the game. You just need some 4 or 5-star quality crit rate gloves. You want to get your campaign farmer, like your Sun Wukong, built up to as close to 100% crit as you possibly can. The rest of the gear almost doesn't matter that much. Crit rate gloves, lifesteal, speed on the boots, if possible. What I'd actually recommend is, before I show off the masteries, is I'd recommend that you just wait for a tournament to come by. You see Spider Tournament is live right now. You're just waiting for a Dragon Tournament, right? You're waiting for a Dragon Tournament, and you just want to blast the hell out of the first Dragon Tournament that comes by. Ideally, you can farm stage 10. I could only farm stage 9 before the Dragon started just totally kicking my ass. But stage 9, 10 and beyond is great. And just try and get your hands on some good lifesteal and some good speed gear from the Dragon. 4-star pieces can be decent. Ideally, 5-star pieces are going to be great. Yeah. As for a bit more of a deep dive on the gear on the Sun Wukong, it's a HP percentage chestplate, which I'm not that happy with. Not that happy with. It's fine. I'd prefer that this was attack percentage chestplate, but again, when you're this early on in your account, you can't really be too much of a beggar, you know. That's almost the correct saying. Beggars can't be choosers, is what I'm trying to say. The weapon, headgear, all the same. We did get speed on the boots over here, so I'm okay with that as well. And yeah, that's what the Sun Wukong looks like, man. As for the masteries, I did spend 800 gems to unlock the Sun Wukong's masteries, but I did unlock all of the upgrades on the gem mine building first. So that was just something that I took priority on, you know. I focused on upgrading the gem mine building first, just to get the steady stream of gems coming in as soon as possible. And then I still had gems left over anyway after doing some more missions and challenges and stuff to level up the Sun Wukong's masteries too. So, there you go, man. You messed the saying up again. God damn it, Andre. Why you have... Nobody would have noticed if you haven't said, man. Yeah, I always screw up that goddamn saying, dude. I tried to say it in a more fancy way than is necessary, and ended up messing it up. Yeah, beggars can't be choosers, man. That's it. So, yeah. If anybody wants to check out these masteries, you can just go ahead and screenshot them right now. So I can go ahead and navigate away from this. Give you a few seconds to do that if you need to, but... yeah. Which epic should get the tomes? Infernal Baroness, Philia, Siege Hulk, or Jizzo? Ooh. Clandestine. Damn. That's a good question, man. That's a really, really good question. I'd say if you don't have a level 60 damage dealer that you're happy with, Siege Hulk could be great. Infernal Baroness, is she the one that brings a crazy amount of control, though? I know, she's like an AoE spammer. Okay, definitely not Infernal Baroness, then. Yeah, she only has 75% land rate on the decrease attack when it's, like, fully skill booked. So it's probably not worth it. Like, she's a good champ, don't get me wrong. Like, she's definitely not a bad champion, but... yeah, I wouldn't skill book the Infernal Baroness. Or Jamasa, or Aox. Aox, for sure, man. Aox, if you've got Aox early on in your account, Aox is going to be a very, very big help for you, man. Very, very big help. So, the positive thing about Aox is that he brings chance to place poison on his AO1. Which, for early clan boss, like poison champions, are big. They're such a big, big deal. They're going to help you out a hell of a lot. He also brings decreased attack. Yeah, also brings decreased attack on his A3, and it's a 100% land rate, as far as I can tell. Yeah, places 50% decreased attack on enemies for 2 turns. That's it. Like, the rest of the skill has additional details, but that almost doesn't matter. 100% land rate. You can get this down to a 310 cooldown with skill bucks. It's really, really nice. Really, really nice, man. Aox is great for an early game account, man. Great, man. No problem, man. Pulsar, dude. This game is frustrating, Naga. It can be, man. It can be. It's quite grindy when you're first getting started. It is quite grindy. But yeah, man, it's like a TLDR of the video that we covered a little bit earlier on. We were talking about clan versus clan and ways that you can blast as many rewards as possible and resources and stuff that you can save in the game to get your hands on free supplies. And really, the first comes down to how you're going to be spending your energy. You can go into the clan versus clan menu right here, head on into the objectives menu, and you can straight up see what events you can farm points for, and most importantly, which events are currently giving double points, you know, so you can really know that you've got to focus the crap out of spending all of your arena tokens for the current clan versus clan. You've got the Minotaur objectives that you can farm minute. This is like the only event ever during clan versus clan where it's actually good to farm Minotaur. Any other time, you're usually giving up something else in the game. Like, you'd much rather be doing another tournament or something, you know, or engaging with another grind or event. Clan versus clan is like the only exception to the rule, man, where you've got Minotaur objectives that can also give you 2x points, which is great. Campaign objectives is great for new players because, well, you're going to be farming a lot of campaign anyway, you know, so you might as well be doing those while you can. As for resources that you're going to be saving, and just never ever spend these resources before you go into a CVC, a really quick breakdown is you should never ever be spending the medals in your Great Hall ever on upgrading any of these little nodes until a CVC starts. There's basically no reason to ever do that. And you just get free rewards from doing this. So in fact, I'm pretty much good to just go ahead and start upgrading some of these right now. In fact, go ahead, upgrade these in, and bam, it's just free tournament points. Like so, as you can see. So we're just going to upgrade all of these equally for now, until they get to like rank 4, rank 5. Then I'm going to try and take one of them up to level 10. But yeah, your Great Hall medals, great place to be spending. Oh, sorry, it's a great time to be spending your Great Hall medals during CVC because it's just free points. Another resource you can be holding on to is, of course, all of your skill books for actually leveling up your champion's skills in the tavern. Your rares, your epics, legendary, and beyond skill tomes. Never be spending these until the personal rewards CVC begins. Because again, you spend these skill books, it's just free points. In fact, we can just demonstrate it right here because I will eventually be booking out Rector Drath. Just do it right now. Bam! 1,000 tournament points for nothing, for just being patient and just waiting to upgrade my champions at the right time, right, while the CVC is active. Man, we're absolutely destroying the CVC. Look at this, man. Absolute nerds on the other side over here. Mervs Pevs. Even their clan name is deeply questionable. But okay. Personal rewards track, main rewards track is going great. How am I doing compared to the other clan members? Pretty good. Not bad, man. We're only just getting started as well. Man, we're putting all of these fools to shame. Lovely. Another resource that you want to be holding on to as well is, or rather, not I guess holding on to, but just make sure that you don't spend them until the clan versus clan starts, is going to be your faction crypt keys and your tag arena tokens, which refresh once a day. Make sure that when they first refresh, you don't just spend them right away. Okay, that's like a big pitfall that people fall into. If you've been playing the game for a long time, you kind of go into autopilot during the daily reset. And so you can end up accidentally spending all of your crypt keys and tag arena tokens and then be like, oh crap, the clan versus clan starts in 12 hours and I've just wasted a hell of a lot of points, you know? It's really bad. So just make sure that you're diligent about when you're spending all of your daily keys in various areas of the game too. Just wait for the CVC to start. Hey man, Adam, this has been a decent watch, thanks. Hey, no problem, man. Hope you all did enjoy it. Yeah, and it's just the same with a lot of resources in the game, honestly. Another thing you can do as well is earn clan versus clan points by upgrading your artifacts and spending silver to upgrade artifacts. And you can do that while there's also an artifact enhancement event active, right? So always check to see if there's an artifact enhancement event going on at the time. Then you can earn artifact enhancement points at the same time as you're earning CVC points, right? Which is great. It's just a way that you can double dip into multiple sort of rewards tracks at the same time. So do always be on the lookout for that as well. I'll probably be looking for some artifacts to upgrade on this account, if and when I can. Not that I have that many that are worth upgrading, because frankly, I mean, if I filter and just look at like my 5-star gear only, yeah, like a lot of it's just like really crap. I need to sell a lot of garbage here. A lot of the speed gear has already been upgraded. Got some blues here. Speed and crit rate shield. Go ahead and roll this up to a 12, probably. It's definitely better than anything I've got on the account anyway, so. And you know what, man? Defense crit rate? I'm really tempted to roll that up to 16, you know. I'm really tempted, man. Like, I'm not ready to equip it on anybody just yet, so I'll think about it a little bit more. But yeah, just make sure that you go through your artifacts, even as a new player, and just see if there's anything that you're willing to take on up. I'm going to see if I can hit some accuracy rolls on this. We do. So I'll take that on up to 12. because at least one accuracy roll, it's worth at least a level 12 because my account is so early. And just make sure that you go ahead and do this. Yeah, I'm not going to go through all my gear doing that, but I'll do that a little bit later on, you know. So that's a way that you can just earn some very, very free and easy points, man, even on a new account, right? CVCs aren't completely disqualified from you as a new player, you know. You can still do a little bit of something to help your clan win. And amen. Speaking of which, of course, the best possible way to start your own new raid account is by using the beginner promo link, which of course is in the video, or rather the stream description right now. All you got to do is click on that link, sign up using that link, download raid, and you'll get your hands on 4 free epic champions. It's really that easy, man. One of the best beginner promo links going, and you should absolutely use it if you're looking to start off a new raid account, a new free-to-play adventure, or something like that, a new alt account even. You know what I'm saying? I'm the West at saving silver. I never learn. I gotta admit, I do break my own rules sometimes as well. I do, man. Just because, like, if you want to upgrade a load of stuff during Artifact Enhancement event, sometimes you max out all of the rewards a bit quicker than you were hoping. And so you're like, but I didn't quite get done building this champion yet, man. I've got like a couple of more items I want to take up to 16. Screw up, man. Nobody has to know, and you upgrade them, you know. Wasted silver, wasted potential rewards. It's rough, man, it's rough. It is tough, but it is tough. Ooh, there you go, man, Tom B. That's another good tip as well, man. Even if you are a new player as well, another thing that you can do is just craft crappy gear, and just a lot of it. Because frankly, you're probably not going to be using a lot of it anyway. Like a lot of like these blue crafting materials that you can just farm from faction wars. Just craft these in stacks of 10. I mean, just craft these literally in stacks of 10, and they're probably all going to be bad. Like, you might get some 4-star pieces or whatever that have, like, perfect stat rolls. But, like, apart from that, and, like, this is, like, very, very new player stuff. Like, if any of these pieces of gear are actually useful to you, then you're probably in your first 30 days of raid, you know? But very, very quickly, all of these items are just going to become very, very sort of expendable. And we can just sell most of these off. And so we'll scrap all of these. We could maybe double speed roll into the helmet, so I guess I'll keep that. But everything else, we can just sort of axe and just make some easy silver this way, as well as just farming some free clan versus clan points as well. There you go, man. There it is, there it is. 3 to 4 stars for silver, cuties. Maybe, yeah. 3 to 4 stars for silver. 4 to 5 stars never craft. And 5 to 6 for use. I think that's a pretty good general rule. I think the only exception is if you have, say, like 5,000 purple materials to craft with, but only like 500 legendary pieces. You're probably sitting on way too many epic pieces, and then you can just go ahead and craft some like this, like 4 and 5 star pieces, just to sell, just to get rid of some of your epic pieces, because you've just got way too many lying around. That is something that you can do, I guess, at certain points in your account, but yeah, generally speaking, 5 and 6 star pieces are always going to take priority, right? But yeah, that's pretty much that, man. Okay. Let's hit a little bit more campaign. Farm up a little bit more points over here. Ooh, Jasur. Any strategy for getting souls? In Clandestine, any advice on Hydra? Oh, man. Yul's coming out with all the big questions. Damn. So getting souls, you can of course farm the Iron Twins dungeon, but you shouldn't really be doing that unless you can farm at least, like, I don't know, stage like 8 or 9 or 10, you know. You don't want to be farming like stage 1. It's probably just going to be a waste of energy at that point. If you can farm the Iron Twins dungeon on a Sunday and use all of your Iron Twins keys, so if I just show it off right now, I think I might not even have access to it on this account. Okay, we do, but okay, so the Iron Twins Fortress dungeon will award you with mortal soul coins that you can use to purchase the smallest of the soul stones, which aren't useless. You can pull those during like 2x events and stuff, and that's great. But you want to make sure that you're farming Iron Twins, if you farm it at all, on a Sunday. It doesn't actually say anywhere in the game, which is incredible to me. Like, why does it not say this anywhere in the game? But if you farm Iron Twins on a Sunday specifically, you get double the rewards. You get double the Mortal Soul coins. I don't know why this isn't just written in the game, why it doesn't tell you, but there you go. Farm it on a Sunday if you're going to farm it at all. And at least like stage 9 or stage 10, I'd say, before you actually start farming this. This is not something that's super, super important for like an early game player to be getting their hands on anyway. Yeah. And that's that. And then, of course, you can go on into the store, which is, where is it? The Mystic Market? Yeah, the Mystic Market, to actually spend these coins on your Mortal Soul Stones. And so that's how you're going to get your hands on those. Again, don't be pulling these ever as a new player, though, outside of 2x events. That's also just another good little rule of thumb. 2x events, like double chance to pull high-level souls, is going to be the best possible way that you can be pulling your Mortal Soul Stones. But it's not something that's going to be really that relevant to your account for like the first 5 or 6 months. You don't have to worry about it too much when you're just getting started. Because there's so many other areas of the game you can progress in. When you're getting souls on your champs, it's really more about getting your champs strong enough to take on things like Brutal and Nightmare Hydra and like Hard Doom Tower and stuff like that, right? Where you want very, very fast champs with good defense stats and blah, 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 you know? Like, souls become a lot more important the deeper into the game you get, is what I'm trying to say. So, there it is. There it is, man, Wally. That's what it's all about, man. What up, Leap? You're killing it, amen, Justin, dude. No one's ever called me Leap before, but there you go, man. I prefer Cobb. But there you go, man. My online alias. Good old Cobb. Okay. Let's keep on hitting this as we go. But yeah, man, tips for getting started in Hydra. That's another good question that was asked real quick. Oh god, an Insane King also says, my first level 60 is Kale. I got Ugo, Loki, Wukong, Karato, and Tyrell at 50s. What to upgrade next in your opinion? Definitely the Wukong, man. Definitely the Wukong. I think Wukong is great. I'm a big, big believer in Tyrell as well. I think that he's a close third. But Wukong is just strong, man. I mean, Wukong can act as your campaign farmer like I have right here. If you level your kill first, that's totally fine too. But Wukong is an arena god. He's going to help you out a hell of a lot there. Also, his ability to steal buffs is going to be super, super helpful for farming the magic potion keep, where you want to be stealing the enemy barrier. Yeah, he's just a great damage dealer. Yeah, he's going to help you out in lots of places. So yeah, man. For sure, for sure. Oh yeah, and for getting started in Hydra. For getting started in Hydra, man, we're probably talking about... So Hydra's a weird one, and it's a really, really tough one for new players to learn. Because there's honestly just so much reading. I can't even click on it yet. I'm not high enough level, man. I'm not high enough level on my free-to-play to even click on it yet. But the reason Hydra's so hard is because it's like 6 bosses in one, right? It's like a real pain. I'd say that the most important champions you can possibly bring into Hydra are going to be any champion that brings a AoE block buffs, debuff, is going to be extremely, extremely important. For example, where's Ugo? There's Ugo. There she is. Got her gender right in this one, correct? This is a female, believe it or not. Okay, we got some Ugo action. But Ugo actually brings attack all enemies on her A2, and it has a basically 100% chance of placing a block buffs debuff right here, which is crucial to bring into Hydra. Otherwise, the Hydra is going to buff itself with the Poison Cloud buff, and that's going to cause all of your attacks to weak hit into the Hydra. Sucks. Okay. You're not going to get any damage done. You're going to struggle to land debuffs. You cannot let that Poison Cloud buff go up on all of the Hydra heads. You require a block buffs debuff. Doesn't have to be Ugo, but Ugo is an incredible, incredible champion for getting this done. It's also very, very accessible, and you can also get your hands on Ugo completely for free by signing up to Raid using our beginner promo link, which is down below in the video or the stream description, I guess. Click on that link, sign up to Raid. Ugo will actually be your starting champion, as well as 3 additional epic champions that you're going to grab as you rank up your account as well. And so, yeah, it's just an insane beginner promo link to start off a new account, or to get a clean start on an account that you're not liking the look of, or start off a second account if you're more of a veteran player. Yeah, Ugo is just a great champ to have in that kind of scenario, man. So, yeah, eyes open to Ugo, man. What do you mean, man? Ugo is a Brit chick. God damn it. Why do British women have such a terrible rap? Dude, what is this, man? Oh, the British women, they're always ugly, man. They're always ugly. God, come on, man. Come on, man. Ugo or Tyrell as a debuffer? Yeah, Ugo's going to be way more helpful into Hydra. Into Hydra, man. But yeah, man. Ugo right there is going to help you out a hell of a lot into Hydra. What else do you want? You want a provoke champion. Ideally, a provoke champion that has a 3-turn cooldown provoke at least. A good epic champion you can get your hands on as like a budget option that you can actually just pull from like Ancient Shards is going to be Skaramis. He's not the only one, but I like to spotlight Skaramis because he doesn't get spotlighted quite enough. On his A3, he's got a... When fully booked up, he's got a 100% chance of placing Provoke on all enemies for 1 turn on a 3-turn cooldown, also when fully booked up. And so Skaramis is just a great champ to use as like a beginner provoker into Hydra if you do happen to get your hands on him. He's just a magic affinity epic, so you can pull him from Ancient Shards and stuff like that. The only caveat is that you'd want to build your Skaramis with very high speed, so that he gets around again to using this provoke as quickly as possible, because you have to keep the Head of Decay provoked into Hydra, right? The Head of Decay in Hydra is the only Hydra head that you can place the provoke on, and it has to stay provoked or be dead at all times, okay? There's no 2 ways about it, right? If you let that head do its thing and it's not provoked, it's going to be cleansing all of the debuffs from all of the other Hydra heads and giving them things like 10 meter boost and stuff like that. Things are going to get out of hand and go against you very quickly indeed. So having a good provoker champ is great into Hydra. Now, another thing that you can do as well into Hydra, I suppose like the third like base that you've got to cover, is going to be the Head of Mischief. You might have heard people talking about, veteran players talking about having a tank to handle the Head of Mischief. What does that mean? I sure as hell didn't have a clue what they were talking about when I was a new player, you know, so I'm going to share a little trade secret with you all. If you ever hear somebody talking about a Mischief tank, this is what they mean, right? The Head of Mischief is a Hydra head that will always attack the champion on your team who has the most buffs, right? It's going to attempt to steal those buffs, right? Which again, that's why you want block. The block buffs debuff active, right? With your happy little Ugo that we've already showed off right here as well, so I won't go over that again, but that's why you need a block buffs debuff active as well, right? There's multiple things that you can prevent with the likes of Ugo on your team. But the Head of Mischief is going to try and steal those buffs from the champion with the most buffs on your team. So a champion like Skaramis, who's placing a counterattack buff and a continuous heal buff on himself, on this A3 as well, right? He's placing the provoke and he's buffing himself. He is very likely to be attracting the attacks of the Head of Mischief and is going to try and steal these buffs, which is kind of bad news if that goes down, right? So another thing that you want to do on a champion like Skaramis, you can use him as a Mischief tank, right? And to attract the attacks of the Head of Mischief, because it's always going to be wanting to attack him. So what you want to do is also build out your champ like Skaramis with very high resistance stats, like 400 resistance, a lot, you know, really stack it up as much as you can, and your Great Hall bonuses and stuff are going to help you out with this as well. But if you build him with a hell of a lot of resistance, he'll not only attract the attacks of the Head of Mischief, but it will fail to steal his buffs, right? He will resist its attempt to steal his buffs. And so that's what people mean when they say a Mischief tank, you know? So a champ like Skaramis, he can actually do multiple jobs into Hydra with like good high-end gear, you know. You might not be able to build him out as a Mischief tank right away when you're starting out in Hydra. Just use him as a provoker, that can be fine. But as your account progresses, you can look to build him to fulfill sort of multiple roles as you go as well, man. So there you go, man. There you go. This one stream is going to be my Bible for this game. Yeah, we're covering a lot in this stream, man. Oh my god. I actually meant to wrap up not too long ago, but you know what? We just kept it rolling. I think there's just so much to talk about in Raid, man. There's just too much to talk about. There's too much to cover. Okay, let me go ahead and just exhaust my energy real quick, but... yeah, man. Ugo straight up from Liverpool. She's a damn scouse. Oh, man. Poor Ugo, man. Poor Ugo. Yeah, Wally actually covers a lot of good roles there as well, man. The Cleanser, a Hex Champion, or Artifacts on an AoE Champion. Yeah, like the Cursed set on an AoE Champion can also apply the Hex debuff. Healer, block debuffs. Yeah. There's a lot of things you can check off in Hydra. I feel like the most important, by far, like Hydra's almost not playable if you don't have a Provoke Champion and a Block Buffs debuff Champion. Those two champs, like those two roles, basically have to be covered or you're done. You're screwed. You can't even get started in like normal Hydra. Like you're really, really going to struggle. You know, you're really, really going to struggle. So, yeah, man. But yeah, Wally's totally correct about that as well, man. Having like a good Cleanser champion to remove debuffs off of yourself. A champion that's placing the Hex debuff or can wear the Cursed set and be applying the Hex debuff is going to help your damage a lot and make the Head of Mischief targetable. Otherwise, it's not targetable. Unless it's under a Hex debuff, which is another thing that, you know, newer players just won't know. Bro, I gotta make like just like a super beginner Hydra guide. This is just like dawning on me right now. I gotta make like a Hydra guide that's like, okay, entry level things that you need, things that are very, very helpful to build towards, and then how to progress onto brutal difficulty and beyond from there. We gotta do that. We gotta do that, man. I gotta do some planning for that. And come up with like some good like budget champs for each role and stuff. We could do a happy little guide on that, I think, man. That'd be good, man. Also, you have a lot of gems for at 22 days. What are we investing, clandestine? Yeah, so I got my hands on all the gems by just blasting the hell out of things like the challenges early on. You can get a good amount of gems from those. From blasting through missions and mission progress, and I hate myself for this, but I missed farming the Void Potion Keep on Sunday. I forgot all about it, so now we got to wait another 6 days, or 5 days I guess at this point, for the Void Keep Potion to open up again. Void Potion Keep, rather, to open up again. Else we just can't progress in our missions, which sucks. But yeah, don't do what I did. Missions are a really, really good way to get yourself some gems. I spent all of my gems in the beginning on just fully upgrading the gem mine. So that's what I did. And then my next 800 gems I immediately spent on Sun Wukong's masteries just to get him up and running, man. So, yeah. That's what we did, man. Could you also do the same for Clan Boss Unfrugal? Yeah. I think we could. I've done videos before covering champions that are like very, very good to build out and look out for, that are like free to play and stuff, going into Clan Boss. I've done videos like that before. I haven't really covered like the key buffs and debuffs and stuff that you want to bring, and stuff like that. Yeah, for real beginner stuff. I think that we should probably do that. Because it's not super obvious. It's not super obvious at all, actually. Especially like as a brand new player. I remember I was so confused. All I remember hearing when I was starting out as a new player is I should bring champions that apply poison into Demon Lord Clan Boss, and so that's what I did. I didn't know anything about that, you know. I didn't know anything about that. So, yeah. Guys are only having a hard and late game, nothing for the first 30 days. Yeah, it's a big problem, man. And like a lot of new players are still coming into Raid, you know. So I totally get that, you know. I was one of them 9 months ago. I didn't have a clue what I was doing, you know. I had to learn all this stuff from just months and months, really, of watching other people's videos and trying things out and making mistakes and blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, man. Yeah. And yeah, that's why Hydra is super pointless to start unless most champions have more than one skill under their kit. Yeah. That's also true. But then again, as long as you can just be getting one key or just like one chest every now and then from normal Hydra, that's totally worth doing as well, you know. And I think with a Provoker and a block buffs debuff champion in Hydra, as long as you got those two roles covered, just throw all your damage dealers in there, you can probably get a chest, maybe like the level 2 chest or something from normal Hydra at least. You know, you can do a little bit of something, right? You can do a little bit of something. Amazing stream, amazing Tom, more of this. God damn it, Ivan. Why you donating all that to Tinky, man? Oh, God. You're making me all bashful. Is Seeker a good provoker, Schwartz? Seeker's not reliable enough as a provoker, sadly, to take into Hydra. You want somebody who's at least... I think Seeker has a chance to land that on his AR1, right? Yeah, it's just not reliable enough, man. It's even fully booked, it's only 50% chance to provoke. I mean, if you're really desperate and you have no other options and you just want to try out Hydra and you're just learning Hydra and you want to go into normal with a Seeker, by all means, give it a try. You might be able to get yourself like the level 1 chest. That's great, you know. For the first time, you can get that done. But ideally, you want a champ that's able to land a 100% land rate provoke. Like, it's very, very important that this thing doesn't miss. Else the run is just immediately over, you know. And it's going to go banned very, very quickly, so. Yeah, man. Damn, man. Yeah, like, okay, so we need to do a Doom Tower guide, Obada. Doom Tower guide. Clan Boss beginner guide. Hydra beginner guide. These are all some good ideas, man. These are all some good ideas. Doom Tower beginner guide is really tough because there's so many bosses. I mean, there's so many. There's so much to cover in Doom Tower. It might actually be impossible. It might actually be impossible to just do like one guide for Doom Tower, you know. But there you go, man. But Insane King as a new encountering Clan Boss. Any tips? Well, yes, indeed. What you want to be doing is just building out poison champions. Ideally, you started off with Kale as your starting champion. If you didn't, it's fine. Okay, it's not like the West. It's not like the end of the world. There are various uncommons and rare champions you can get your hands on that are very, very effective poisoners. We got a couple of them actually right here. So in the Sacred Order faction, you might pull yourself from just your Mystery Shards and Outlaw Monk. In Outlaw Monk, you can also put copies of Outlaw Monk into Outlaw Monk to level up his skills in the tavern, and you're just trying to reduce the cooldown on his A2 to make it a 310 cooldown, which places 2 poison debuffs on the target for 2 10s. Going to be a very, very, very effective poisoner to take into Clan Boss just to help you out. You can just take him up to level 40 or level 50. You don't have to max level him. You're probably going to replace him quite quickly anyway. Another great rare champion that you can pull. Again, if you get very, very lucky from Mystery Shards, you can get this done. And pull yourself a Frozen Banshee. Fantastic rare champion to take into Clan Boss. She brings a poison sensitivity debuff, which increases poison damage taken on her A3. And then on her A1, she's just spamming a double hitter, with each hit having a chance to place the strong version, the 5% version of poison as well. So that's also great. She absolutely blasts early Clan Boss, man. She's looking really, really good. As for others you can bring in, Grave Chill can combo with one of your poison champs, as long as they're bringing poison sensitivity. Yeah, so if the enemy's under poison sensitivity debuff, then Grave Chill Killers A3 will actually place the strong version of poison debuff as well. Without poison sensitivity, she's not very good, but she can be comboed up with the Frozen Banshee. And besides that, you're looking to bring things like a decrease attack debuff into Clan Boss. You're looking to bring things like increased speed on your own team. A really, really good budget option for that is High Katoon, which is the level 30 login reward champion that you get just completely for free. Or if you happen to pull yourself a Apothecary, like I did on this free-to-play account, man, yeah, I've taken this guy up to level 50 very, very quickly. He's great. On his A3, he places increased speed on a 310 cooldown and buffs all allies. And also fills the 10 meter of all allies by 15% as well. So, Apothecary is amazing. He's amazing, man. But yeah, decreased attack against the Clan Boss is great. Just to reduce his damage. Make it so that you can just live more turns and get more poison damage off. Increased speeds for your team are great. Increased defense for your team is also great. Yeah, when you're just getting started, you're just trying to like squeeze out as many turns as you can. Live for like 15 to 20 turns if you can. That's a great target sort of bracket to aim for, and just get off as many poisons as you can, and that's really it, you know. And that'll get you started well into easy and normal Clan Boss. You know, you can kind of go from there, man. Well, there you go. Demon Lord, poison, weaken, decrease attack. Yep. Most important, ally protection. Yeah, I've never actually... Dude, that's crazy, man. I got Wixwell so quickly, Wally, that I never even had like an ally protect on my Demon Lord team, like, ever. Which is kind of insane. But yeah, Ally Protect is great as well for keeping your squad alive, but... There you go, man. Just trying to squeeze out as many turns as you possibly can. That's really just the long and short of it, though. Okay. Let's exhaust our energy, man. Then maybe just hit a little bit of arenas. Oh, yeah, man. Leech from, like, Deacon Armstrong as well. Yeah, Deacon Armstrong's another great, great early game champ. Like, does so much, man. Does so much, man. I mean, holy crap. Just insane, man. Is Loki good for Clan Boss, Insane King? Nah, man. Loki ain't it, man. Loki ain't it. Loki's very, very much like a specialist legendary. He brings tools that are great, especially into like PvP. So like the arena game modes and stuff. He's going to be a big help for you over there. But for Clan Boss, it's really all about, in the early game, poison damage and just champs that are going to help you to live for as long as you possibly can, you know? So... that's going to be those, man. That's going to be those. Not even if you take him in a poison team, Josh. I mean, okay, so Loki. Let me actually see, man. Let me refresh upon his kit. Yeah, does he increase like debuff duration? He does bring increased attack as well, so like he's not useless. Like increased attack is pretty nice to have. Debuff spread. Yeah. Problem is, like, not a lot of these skills are that useful. The A1 is definitely the most useful skill that he's got into Clan Boss. See, the thing is, as well, into Clan Boss, you've got to be a little bit careful with increasing the duration of buffs. Of debuffs, sorry. If you're spamming, like, if you've got, like, a couple of poison spammers in the team, you might get to a place where you just have too many poison debuffs active. And things like the decrease attack and like those other debuffs like weaken and decrease attack don't have room to land. You can only buff the Clan Boss. You can only, debuff the Clan Boss with 10 debuffs at most. Any more than 10 debuffs just won't get applied. And so you got to be careful with increasing the duration of debuffs against Clan Boss, to be honest. It's not always as effective as it seems. Loki's fine until you've got a better option. But ideally, you're bringing like an increased defense champion or something instead, right? Decrease attack for the Clan Boss, increase defense for yourself, that kind of thing, right? That kind of thing. Do you think that Jizzo is slept on, Wally? What's funny is Jizzo is easy... What? God, am I misreading this or am I just getting tired eyes? What's funny is Jizzo Easy is the best provoker in the game once you start Raid Shadow Legends. You know what? Do I actually level my Jizzo, man? On this free-to-play? I think I will. I think I will, man. Just because his provoke is very reliable, isn't it? It's a 210 provoke on a 110, on a 410 cooldown. And so if you just build them fast enough, he's actually a decently reliable provoker so that you can at least farm normal Hydra a little bit when you get there, as long as you have like a block buffs champion. Jizzo might actually be a little bit of an unsung hero, man. Ooh, that's another thing as well, though. Jizzo also places shield and counterattack on one ally. So if you like micro this in Clan Boss and you actually like take control and manual it, you can put the counterattack buff on like your Kale or your Frozen Banshee and get some counterattacks off with them. So they're landing like more A1s and more poisons. That could also be a thing as well, but there you go. Haikatoon better than Loki then? Yeah. Yeah, increased speed buff. Dude, for any new players watching this, any champ that brings 30% increased speed is automatically great. Okay, you might not want to take your Haikatoon all the way up to level 60. A lot of like more experienced players will say just don't bother. You can just leave it at level 50. I think I'm inclined to probably agree with that. For when you're first starting out. Resources are very, very slim when you're a new player, right? So you're going to be very, very careful with who you take up to level 60. But Haikatoon and this increased speed buff, 30% increased speed, bit of 10 meter fill. Yeah. I mean, you just get in more hits. That's all there is, really. So increased speed buff is just unbelievable into almost all areas of the game. Yeah. That's a good point, man, Abada. Yeah. So we have Jizzo. He brings like a more reliable provoke because it's a 210 duration. But we do also have Nalhorn, who we can also place a provoke on. His provoke lasts for 1 turn, but it's on a 3-turn cooldown. It's actually tough. I've never ever in my life seen a Nalhorn used into Hydra though. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, no problem, man, Wally. No problem, man. Yeah. We got there in the end, man. We got there in the end. Okay. I took level 60 Taras and Frozen Banshee to hard clan boss and Frozen Banshee without even any masteries allocated. Did like 2.7 million. There you go, man, Jusso, dude. Jusso's got it, man. Yeah, Frozen Banshee and the clan boss is really, really good. Like, really quite excellent. In fact, I only replaced my Frozen Banshee when I got Ninja. You know? And even then, it was like a, I don't know, 20 million damage increase or something. So I went from, like, I was in a very, very good place because of the Infinity Wixwell team. I had Frozen Banshee in there, rare champion, level 60, you know. And I was doing like 60 or 70 million damage. I put Ninja in there, now I do like 100 odd million because he has masteries and stuff. But it wasn't that big of an increase at the time, you know, when I first put Ninja in. I was kind of surprised just how good Frozen Banshee was, you know. But yeah, she's really, really good, man. She's really, really good. Okay. What else we got to get done here, man? Arena tokens. Never an ancient shard on the market in my life. Alright. Are we fast enough to go before this guy? This guy's got an Ugo starting champion, man. I'm jelly. I'm jealous, man. Okay, I think we can beat him, though. I'm about to take my Fane up to 60, farmed all of the Mastery Scrolls in Minnow, so I'm hoping that that will carry my clan boss hard. Yeah, man. Yeah, Fane's great. I mean, Fane's great. But again, like, to get them, like, the most damage out of a good damage dealer, keeping them alive with just good, like, increased defense buffs, decreasing the clan boss's attack, getting increased speed upon the Fane, all of those things all play into it as well, you know? Like, the Fane isn't going to be, like, a solo carry on her own, but she will be good enough to probably be your best clan boss damage dealer and bring a lot of important debuffs as well. For like a long, long time on your account. Dude, are we going to get screwed over by RNG? Okay, never mind. Okay. Good points coming in from this, man. Good points. Is Kurato useful in the early game? Who the hell is Kurato again? Is that legendary that I pulled quite recently? For the Shadowkin? That I've put in my vault right away? He's probably okay in the early game. Most legendaries are, but... Okay. I've got Stag for the decreased attack. Yes. We've got Eye Protect too, so fingers crossed. Yes, man. Oh, man. Dude, I'm getting hyped for you, Josh, dude. It sounds like you're off to an amazing start, man. Me? I'm just throwing my Kale. I'm just throwing whatever champions I have at, like, level 50 at the clan boss right now. And just hoping for the best, you know. Kale is obviously helping out quite a bit. My Kale is actually 6 stars, by the way. He just happens to be level 50 right now. And also my Apothecary is also 5 stars, but he just happens to be level 40 right now. Like, it looks really bad if you're looking at it right now, but I swear these guys are on their way to getting, like, somewhat maxed out, you know. But okay. Kurato Fox Hunter. Yeah, I think that is the guy that I pulled. He's pretty good, you think? We're thinking he's pretty decent? I'll check him out, man. I'll check him out real quick. Kurato Fox Hunter, man. He's out there fox hunting, man. What is he, man? Some kind of goddamn tough? Some kind of Tory? Shadowkin. Kurato. He's like a partnership legendary, right? Like he partners up with somebody? There he is. Looks like he's got some Hanzo action going. Looks a bit like Hanzo, man, from Overwatch. Okay. Yeah, like... You can't really pay too much attention to the in-game reviews, to be honest. Especially if it's like an early game account, you get a legendary, they're probably good. So the A1's a triple hitter. He does bring Weaken as well, which is a very, very good debuff to bring into Clan Boss, so that's good. I don't know if the rest of his kit is any good in the Clan Boss, but... A2 attacks one enemy, places stun debuff for 2 turns, grants an extra turn and resets the cooldown of this skill if Yumiko is on the same team, and this skill kills an enemy. Okay, so the partnership with Yumiko isn't that mandatory. Just attacks one enemy, places stun. It's fine into wave content. And he does have an attack all enemies with a block active skills debuff. on the A3. So you're going to have to build them out with some accuracy as well. Quick tip for accuracy for any new players, by the way. If you're dealing any kind of effect to an enemy that's not damage, so like block active skills, debuff, or decrease attack, or reduce enemy 10 meter, or steal enemy buffs, those kinds of things, you require accuracy to land that effect. And to judge how much accuracy you need 10 accuracy for every stage of a dungeon that you're clearing. And that's a good way that you can kind of keep an idea of how much accuracy you need, right? So if you're up to stage 10 on Dragon, you probably need about 100 accuracy to land your effects, right? If you're up to like stage 16, 160 accuracy, and so on and so forth, you know? That's just like a really, really easy way to sort of suss it out and sort of figure it out, man. So, yeah. That's that, man. Also, if there's also any brand new players watching, make sure to use the good old promo code that's above my head right now, man. Good old code GameLeap is going to get you a free energy refill, 100,000 silver, as well as 10 free experience brews. And so, if you never used the code before, or you're starting a new account and you need a quick fill of energy real quick, make sure to use good old promo code GameLeap, which you can just input right here by going into promo codes, and bam, punch it on in. Obviously, I've already used it on this account, so I can't go ahead and use it again, sadly, but there it is, man. Good old code GameLeap, man. Get it used, and make sure to share it with your clan as well, while the clan versus clan is active, man, to help your bros out. Okay, one thing I still haven't managed to pull from a shard yet is Armager. It's really painful missing that 10-meter controller. Yeah, dude. Yeah, I do have my Armager. I haven't even touched him yet, though, in terms of levels. I've pumped a couple of copies of Armager into him to start ranking up his skills, which I recommend everybody does. Thing about Armager is that you can go for a while on a new account without really leveling him. You can just leave him alone. Just make sure that you lock him with the little padlock thing right here that I'm clicking on right now. Make sure that you lock him and that you pump any copies of Armager that you find into upgrading his skills in the tavern, because you will probably need him eventually. You know what I'm saying? The only thing is, you got to build him with good accuracy. You got to build him with 100% crit rate. And then you've also got to build him with like okay speed boots and stuff like that, right? He's quite stat hungry, and you've got to build him with 100% crit rate because, yeah, his A1 is one of the best in the game. Decrease the 10 meter by 30% against an enemy if this attack is critical. I love how it just says decreases the 10 meter by 30%. This is how you can tell us an old champion, dude. What do you mean the 10 meter? Who's 10 meter, man? Like, you'd think you could specify that. I know it's kind of obvious, but still. Gotta be specific with these tooltips, Parry. Oh my god. But yeah, my Armager is just sort of waiting in the wings for future use, man. Hey, what's up, man? James. How's it doing, dude? Goddamn the 10 meter, dude. What the hell is that? What the hell is that? When is the collab with Ash coming? Hey, one day. One day. Not gonna lie, man, I'd be starstruck, man. I wouldn't know what to do with myself. They were like, man, it's the Ash. Are you kidding me, man? The Ash who, like, I basically learned the game from. Like, watching all of his videos and his Top Champions videos and Best Rare Champions videos and stuff. Like, man, I basically learned the video game from him, you know? Which is sort of crazy, man. Sort of crazy. Sort of crazy to even imagine that we could one day do a video together, you know, but... is Umbral Enchantress from Demon Spawn worth 5-starring? Yes, 100%. Yeah, she's great. She's great, man. So Umbral Enchantress is one of those very, very unique champs in the game. She brings a 3-10 duration block buff debuff for 3-10s. This, again, the block buff debuff is going to be very, very, very useful for when you get to Hydra clan boss. You're going to need this, right? And so having her ready to go, just waiting at level 50, is totally acceptable, totally fine. She might be your option to bring into Hydra just to use this A2 and get you started into normal Hydra. So that's great. And then on the A3, she's very, very helpful into Arena for the A3, right? If you can get her to go first, then she can attack all enemies and have, when she's fully booked up, 100% chance of placing Provoke for 2 turns, dude. And then she buffs herself with Unkillable as well, right? So, like, the amount of control you're getting off instantly in the arena with Umbral Enchantress is unbelievable. And for a new account that's in, like, silver bracket and stuff, you're basically going to beat everybody. I don't know, man. Like, I don't think anybody can actually beat that, you know? It's just crazy. You know. Damn, you were watching Ash when you played Clash of Clans like 10 years ago? Yeah, man, he used to play Clash, right? Damn, dude, I've never touched that game myself. But yeah, I've seen quite a few references to that, man. Ash is a good guy, though. Ash is a good dude, man. There it is, there it is. Yeah, but you genuinely tried to learn it, man. Yeah, man. Of course, dude. Like, thing is, how do I put this, man? It's just me, like, I don't like ever playing a video game ever, like myself. Unless I'm gonna go like pretty hard on it, you know what I'm saying? I want to go pretty ham. I want to go pretty ham when I pick up a new game, man. Like, I don't like just playing a game casually, man. Oh, let's just dip in and out. Let's just see what's going on, you know. Oh, pull some shards. Like, no, dude. I want to learn the ins and outs of the game. I want to be able to blast, you know. I want to be able to blast it and like really help people, like help onboard new players and stuff like that. That was always my goal from the start, you know. So yeah, I definitely put a lot of effort into learning the game at the start. Is Nazana useful? Nazana is great in a stun set. Very, very good. Very, very good, man. If you put her in a stun artifact set, then she has like an 18% chance on hit to stun enemies. She has an attack all enemies on the A1, so that's great for stun set. And on the A2, she brings decreased attack and attack all enemies. So yeah, she's great for a stun set. Take her up to level 50. You can use her in faction wars and yeah, other areas of the game where you can only use demon spawn. She'll be great for your account, man. She'll be great. For sure, man. Oh, man. Damn. Now, is Echo still blasting the game, James? I haven't dropped by his channel in a while, man. What's up, man, Woolly Badger? Can you help me with my account? I don't know, man. You tell me. Is this something that you're struggling with? That's beginner centric that I can actually maybe pitch in on? Let me know, man. We'll see what we can do. We've got like a little council of wise men and women in the chat right now that are all helping each other out, so it's great, you know. Clash of Clans is so boring now, it's crazy how things change. Yeah, I've never touched it myself actually, but damn, man. Oh damn, your alt account is in Echo's clan. There you go, man. Oh, sorry, Josh, man. Is streaming and content creation just a hobby, or is it your 9 to 5? It's literally, it's what I do, man. It's literally what I do. My full-time job. It's not just this channel either. Like, I run a couple of other channels here on YouTube, sort of here and there. Some of them more active than others, but yeah, it's long hours, but it's worth it, man. It's worth it, you know. It's worth it to be able to do what you want to do, even if it gets a little bit stressful sometimes, trying to keep up with, I mean, everything in Raid. Raid takes up a lot of time, man. If you want to create content for Raid, like, you got to be constantly in the loop for what's coming down the pipeline, so you can do things optimally, because you don't want to do anything on your account that might mislead a new player, you know. So Raid surprised me a little bit at how much time it does take up, but I mean, I can't be here whinging about it, you know. I can't be here complaining, you know. So, which one of your CC jobs is your favorite one? Don't just say Raid because you're on here, dude. I love creating the Raid videos, man. I do love creating the Raid videos. The Raid videos, I think, have higher highs and lower lows. Let's put it like that. You know, I think of all my channels, the Raid content is like when it's really popping off and things are super exciting in the game, and there's a really cool fusion going on or something, and everyone's pumped. It's like, Raid is great, you know. Raid is so good. Then over the past couple of weeks, when there's been like the bunch of dramas going on, you know, there was dramas going on with Boozer, and there was dramas going on with in-game events and with champion nerfs, and like, oh man, like, I try to stay away from that, you know. You might notice that I don't really get in on too much negativity on the videos, because it just makes me negative. And I just don't want to make like negative themed content or be like pitching in on drama and stuff like that. So it sucked a little bit over the past few weeks. It does suck a little bit, like from time to time. And some of that is undoubtedly the way that events are structured and stuff like that, you know. But when it's good, it's really good. So I think that's how I'd put it. Yeah, these weeks have been rough, to be honest. Yeah, there's been some highs and lows, man. Do you stream often, QTs? We stream, well, actually, as of right now, twice a week. We'll be live again tomorrow, doing some similar sort of like live video shooting sessions and stuff like that. A couple of times a week, I think. Oh my god, man, we lose. Ninja totally kicked my ass. Okay. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to wait for the refresh. It's only a couple minutes, man. It's only a couple minutes. We'll just go ahead and wait on that real quick. But yeah, man, I'm going to be streaming a couple times a week. Tuesdays, Wednesdays, around this time. Every time, pretty much. Around this time every time, so. What's the best low-level spider den team, Wooly? Damn. Spider dungeon is a tough one to crack. It's actually one of the tougher dungeons to crack for a new player. Because ideally you want any kind of champion that can land like big AoE stuns or freezes or provokes to control all of the little spiderlings, and then you need to build them in a way that if it's like a provoker, that they don't die to the spiderlings as they provoke all of them. And then you need like 10 meter controllers and decreased speed and stuff like that to take on the spider boss itself. So Armiger is a really, really good start, I guess, into Spider's Den, just because he's a good 10 meter controller early on. It's spiderlings though that are the main problem. You know, the spiderlings are definitely the main problem, man. They're like the main challenge for you to sort of take on. Man. Yeah, what level Spider Den? Exactly. Exactly right. Farming like Spider 10, you can kind of brute force that with just like a lot of damage and like 2 or 3 like powerful nukers built out. And you can do it that way. Then just throw like an Armiger on there for a bit of 10 meter control. And you can kind of brute force it. But beyond that, like you need a way to control the spiderlings, really. You know. What other channels do I have, Justin? I actually have a strategy gaming channel. Where I play, would you believe it, a game called Mechabellum. That I almost guarantee nobody's heard of, but, you know. That channel is more of just like a little passion project of mine. You know what I'm saying? More of just a little passion project, man. But yeah. Also, a rather substantially large World of Warcraft channel, but I don't really post on that anymore, man. That game has changed a lot. I've kind of moved away from that, you know. Okay, man, how are we looking in terms of rewards? We should have no problem hitting these rank 8 milestone rewards. I think they're looking very, very doable indeed. Honestly, dude, I might be able to farm all the way up to, like, the milestone 4 here. For personal rewards. Our clan is definitely going to take the win on this free-to-play account, at least. I don't know how things are going on the main account. Maybe we'll just check on that real quick before we go. Let's go ahead and go onto the BRB screen. I'm just going to switch accounts real fast to the main account. There it is, there it is. Loading, loading, loading. There we go. Cool. We're doing it, man. We're doing it. We're back. Many, many things ready to level. Okay, how was the clan versus clan going, man? Nice. 350,000 ahead. That's pretty good. How active is their clan being as well? I can still blast some more points as well. We still ain't really done yet. Our clan is quite active compared to theirs. Looks like we've done a pretty good job of keeping our clanmates active as possible. I'm getting increasingly worried about Big Yoza. He's been offline for a little while. I don't mean to call you out on stream, Yoza, if you eventually watch the stream VOD, but where the hell are you, bro? Usually really quite active in the clan. Went offline a few days ago. I sort of lost track of him. And now he's inactive during the CVC. Ugh. It's not looking good for the future of Big Yoza, man. That's all I'm saying, okay? We might have to bring down the guillotine on the Yoz, man. Might be happening. Okay. No Ancient Shard, never any Ancient Shard. Okay, goddammit. Alright, man. Is Atomage a good epic? I'm not sure he is, man. I'm not sure he is. How does he have points if he's been offline? 5 days? You mean the, I don't think he actually does have points in the CVC. Yeah, he's actually out of points. He's just 0 in the CVC. But he has earned some, like, clan experience recently. That's what I mean, man. He was really quite active. He's really quite active in the clan. Like, he only joined quite recently as well. Quite active. And now he's gone. So goddamn it. There it goes, man. But yeah, it's kind of XP that he's earned. Okay. Is it worth to buy the champions in the market? That's a good question. I think it can be when you're first getting started, and if you're leveling champs just a crap load, and that's a big focus on your account, and you're just running out of mystery shards to pull new champions, you can buy the champs off of the market. I'd recommend you buy the uncommon champs that cost 39,000 silver, as those are the cheapest champs that you can buy off of the market. You don't want to be buying conscript, for example, if you can avoid it, you know. You're much better off just buying the cheapest editions possible of the uncommon champions if you want to go ahead and just make account leveling and just leveling your champs just a little bit easier, so you're not having to boost up 1 stars. That's something that you can totally do if you've got the silver to spare. You're not spending it on anything else. There it is, man. Armature from market, maybe? Oh yeah, man. That's actually a good point. Yeah, armature from market would definitely be a very, very good shout. Alright, man. You know what, boys? We're going to go ahead and leave this one here, but not before one final time. Calling out good old promo code GameLeap, which is above my head right now, man. Go ahead, input good old promo code GameLeap to get your hands on 10 free experience brews, a free energy refill, and 100,000 silver. And while there's a CVC active, now is the perfect time to share code GameLeap with the rest of your clan and get all your boys that extra, or girls, that extra energy refill during the CVC, man, to help your clan out. So, you know, if you've already used the code yourself, yeah, feel free to share it around. We've also, of course, got one of the best beginner promo links going. It might actually just be the best. Like, are you kidding me, dude? 4 free epic champions. All you got to do is click on the beginner promo link, which is down below at the top of the video, or stream in this case, description box. Click on that link after signing out of Plarium Play, and you'll start off your new account with 4 free epic champions, man. Starting off with Ugo, then a bunch of sweet progression epics as your account levels up. Fane at level 40 to help you out a crapload in Demon Lord Clan Boss, all the way up to Vergis at level 50, who is a solo god and can solo some of the hardest bosses in the game in the Doom Tower, man. So, just an amazing, amazing link for progression. There it is, boys. Alright, thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you all did enjoy this one. I did. It was sweet actually just being able to chill out with everybody a little bit, shooting a couple of videos. I've got me a little bit more clan versus clan grinding and farming to get done, so I'm going to go ahead and get to that right now. For now, thanks for watching. Good luck in your own CVC, and I'm going to catch all of y'all just a tad bit later, boys.